Well, hello everybody. So we've got a special guest today. He'll be here shortly, and I think he'll introduce himself and everything. But today, just kind of hanging out doing stuff. Um, One thing I'm wanting to get doing soon is to um, get working on my house. Um, Another thing I'm looking to do is go see the Rotterdam, make sure that they are keeping up their end of the thing and stuff. But yeah.
Didn't hear anything.
Oh yeah, I moved you. We're in Steam 1, or Stream 1. Didn't know how many people, because this way two people could stream at the same time. Alright, so the stream has started, and
Well, I'll go there now.
oh, perfect. Did you end up getting, you could definitely try and see if you can just join into the server.
I'll probably try that tomorrow.
Alright. Dodo kibble. Piece of
It's
cake.
midnight here.
Oh yeah, we learned that today. I'm sorry about that. Got my mistake. Dodo.
Yep, I just heard myself on the 2 or 3 second delay on the stream.
Well, that's good. I was hoping to keep it something kind of reasonable, but nothing too extraordinary or whatever.
Oh, that's just right. That's good.
Perfect. That's for you. Oh. Don't think so. Weird. Oh, crap! My apologies, guys.
There's a lovely art symbol on the moon tonight.
Yeah, it was calling to me. This horse is going to be a good horse that you'll see shortly.
Oh my goodness, a green horse. I may have to steal it when I get on.
I'm sure by shortly we'll have quite a few green horses. But this one's at like 94% imprinted.
I drive a green Dodge, a green Saturn.
Ooh. My first car was a Saturn.
My first car was a 74 Dodge Coronet. It was only about 5 years old when I bought it.
Oh, Corvette, nice.
No, Coronet. It was a Dodge.
You've got a point there.
I didn't get the Corvette until I was in my 30s.
So that'd be like 5 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, this on the screen, it's like a death sentence. There's absolutely no imprinting beyond this point.
I've got one of my young saber-tooths here trying to eat my bowl of beans while I'm talking to you.
You gonna let it, or you gonna keep it away from it? I recommend keeping it away.
she can have the rest. I've eaten all but about a spoonful. She's just over here looking for something, trying to mess me up and walk on the keyboard. He was over asleep with the dog a while ago, and he got up and went to the bathroom, so now she's over here bothering me.
Oh, how's your day been anyway?
Actually, it's been good. Like I say, I got all my bills paid. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get them all paid. I had a plumbing problem here recently that I didn't catch until I had like $120 water bill, which was pretty shocking considering my usual water bill is about $16 a month.
Yeah, that would shock me quite a bit too.
Yeah, I had a pipe broke under the house, and the pipe broke under the ground under the house, and I still don't know where the water went, but it was broke.
So for some reason, this irrigation pipe you'll see, or this irrigation crop plot, earlier it was saying it wasn't irrigated and the crops completely died. The tap was there, but it didn't say drink water. It just said E to access inventory or something like that. So I was like, what the heck? So I broke it, built the new one, and now it works.
I've been just making extra water buckets and setting a water bucket next to each plot.
Does the water bucket itself help out? Like irrigate?
Yeah, usually if you put two plots reasonably close together, you can put the water bucket right between the two of them, and it'll irrigate. It'll usually irrigate up to 4 if you got it right where the 4 of them come together.
When I start working on my place, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, like I say, just experiment with it. It took me a while to figure out exactly how to put them.
Where'd that listro go?
That shower in the that's in the same mod set with the bathtub baffles me because you don't have to put water pipe up this.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually act like water. It just looks like water. Which I think is very unfortunate.
I used to build a shower in each of my greenhouses. I'd have one pipe running up with a spigot off the top of it.
Let's go see if my place, or the place I'm hoping to live in, is still available.
Well, yeah, you need to get a sign or something down.
Yeah, I didn't expect us to be quite this cluttered. I'm also hoping that Blossom returned our Dodicarus.
What?
As you know, I've all my houses, you know, my house with the barn under it and the greenhouse on top is only a 7 by 8 foundation.
What? Okay.
Hello.
You alright?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name's Regal. Hello.
Oh,
How are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up, Leo?
Oh, not too much. How about you, Colin?
hey.
Hi, Cassia.
Oh, nothing much.
Perfect.
We just came back from, Brooks and Moria.
Rooks.
Hmm?
Yeah, he owns a tavern, boy.
Oh, really? The only time I went to Moria, nobody was awake.
Yeah, you gotta catch them. They're up or awake at weird times. But Rook's usually awake around this time and a little earlier.
Oh, really? What time do they usually go to bed?
Probably not till later.
Oh, right. I might, Oh, no, I'll get lost trying to get there. Never mind. Do you guys know how to... Oh, one moment.
What's his name? The Howard Nava? I forget his name.
Nazir
Nazir, yes, he
Nazir.
says he's,
keeps looking for you.
yeah, he's looking for you.
Good. How do I get there?
I think just follow the shore, and it should be somewhere on the shore.
Alright.
Yep,
Follow the shore
go
that
towards
way.
the desert.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
about...
not exactly sure where he is.
Alright. I tried going there this morning, but I got lost. Big time. But,
Yeah, usually they're the ones coming here. I've never been, so I don't. I know they're nomadic people, so they're always roaming around.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, this morning I saw two room places I didn't recognize before. I didn't knock because I was looking for the one that I like. Who's Nazir? I like Nazir. He's nice. Shh, don't tell him. Yep. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, after I get the present he's getting for me, I'm going to propose to Tara. She's my girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that'll be wonderful. Well, future congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And then I've also got to start working on her home. Oh, a question for you.
Well, there's someone running on a horse over there. Behind Valerian's house. Give me a minute. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, you're okay.
Oh, there was this morning anyway, down that way, by a river somewhere. Hello. There was a 17-year-old baryonyx hiding in the water in the dark that ate me and my sheep. I led it away.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Over there in the ponds near the rivers.
The lake. Oh, there's your rider. Did you see him? Right there.
Oh, that
Yeah,
may
that's
be
just
accurate.
Gordon.
Oh, is it
Just
Gordon? They
Gordon.
must have come back
Yeah.
from Moria then.
Yeah, it must.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't know baryonyxes were so close by though.
Me neither. Oh, and I saw three or four of those fell beasts, and I crap.
Oh, the dragons, yeah.
Yes, and I ran away.
We killed 4 of them today.
Yeah, we killed 4 of them today.
Within
How?
like 2 hours.
How?
With our Iggy's.
This?
Yep, those.
Just 2 Iggy's?
Well, Cass was shooting with her arrows. But yeah.
So Cass was up shooting one with arrows, and you were stabbing it with thumbs,
Exactly.
and it died.
Yep, pretty easily.
A dragon?
Dragons, yep.
Can I after I count my animals, can I get one?
Yeah, of course you can. I just need to find a male to breed with.
Oh,
Or get someone.
I believe Leo
Roland?
said he had a male.
Oh. Oh, Leo.
No. Yeah, Leo has one.
I met Leo.
He uses a male. He said we
Alright.
could breed them.
Yeah, we need a male. So we have 2 females.
Alright.
Alright, when I can get one for you, Leonidas, I can get one for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Did you guys want to see where I was thinking to make my home?
Oh yeah, of
Of
course.
course.
Alright. It's up a hill. Zoom. Oh, you're still faster. Dang it.
Oh, ow.
Can you come up? Perfect. So I was thinking, do you think this is too spread out for us and not letting other people live?
Oh no,
No,
it's
this
fine.
is perfect.
Absolutely fine.
This is actually really quite nice.
Or thank you.
Yeah, it
You got a
is.
little overlook of the whole place.
Yep. Oh,
I
so
set back as well, so.
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
guys have your privacy.
yep. Cause oh, I'm not gonna say, cause there's ladies around. Anyway.
Oh.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh,
It's
no.
going alright.
She's right there. No. It's just guy talk.
I
Anyways.
see.
So I was thinking a home here with a little bit better of a way to get up for people. That way it's not just sheep crossing. And then right over here, a little shop.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that'll be really nice.
So I'm wanting to do it so that anybody a part of the Rohan community can just simply leave their orders with me. And I make it. If I don't have resources for it, might request that they help, like black pearls or whatever, for instance, because I'm not rich. And then, otherwise it's just free. But if you're
Yeah,
some
that's
outsider,
wonderful.
oh, thank you. And then if you're some outsider, you gotta pay. That way I can make some money to, I don't know, go buy gifts for Tara. And then, so
That
up here,
sounds awesome.
thanks. Up here, I'm stuck. So I'm gonna build my hobbit hole in here somehow. Kind of like come up here, cause I like big homes and I cannot lie. And then over here.
That was good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this will be really nice. I can't wait to see your house. I'm super excited with
Yeah, I
myself.
really am.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Did you guys see the Did you guys see the one at Hobbiton?
Yes,
I
we did.
did, yes. It looks
Perfect.
fantastic.
Very pretty.
I want to show that one up. You know, like build a better one over here.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So
I really
Yodrid,
can't wait.
thanks. Yodrid wants me to put in a bridge or something from here to over there. That way we can use it as a lookout.
Oh, that'll be nice.
And then I'm hoping not to expand too much this way. That way it allows maybe another hobbit to build over here. See, look. Lots of more land to go and build up on. And make more hobbit
Yeah, there is
holes.
a lot of more.
You guys might get the Shire over here, you know? Like everybody from Shire living over here. Psh, bam.
That'd be pretty funny.
Well, it's always really nice to have the company around.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yes, we got good food. Hey, speaking of, you guys hungry?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Alright. Picnic.
Oh, oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, here you go. You can have this.
Oh yeah, picnic in style.
Oh, it's really good.
And then there's this orange one. I found some strange beans that has a delicious taste, and it's kind of orangey, you know, like citron.
Mm.
I'll eventually figure
That's
out how to freeze
really
it.
Oh,
Thanks. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Some real good stuff.
Yup.
thank you very much for the food.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Right,
I really can't wait to see your house.
thanks. So I gotta check up on the Hereditary, cause I need that present so I can go and propose, cause I'm waiting for that present to go and propose. And then I'll see if maybe Miss Blossom return our Doedicurus again. And then I'll take a Doedicurus, a couple of tracks, a beaver, come up here, and slave away.
Well, if you need any
Alright.
help, feel free to ask. I don't mind
Yeah.
helping.
Alright, I would be happy to do that. I'll feed you, no problem.
Oh, I'll take the food.
Perfect. So I learned I can't have all the sheeps because then I'll get run over, the sheeps will break down the doors, the bears will eat my soup, especially the baby bear, he'll eat my favorite soup. That's just right. And then he'll sleep in my bed, which is very comfy, by the way. I have to build a new one. But every time I have to maybe eliminate a sheep, I have a moment of silence. You know, for the sheep.
That's nice.
Thanks. I couldn't resist, you know.
Every life is precious.
Or yes, indeed. I totally agree with you. Oh, question for you guys. What do you think about hobbits, or what are they called? Goblins.
Oh, we have a couple of goblin friends. Ones that have been our friend for many, many years. That we consider good friends.
Alright. So, one of my journeys, can I just show up and be like, hey, what's up, guys? And they'd be okay with it? Or would they beat me up and take my money?
Oh, they usually.
Oh, goblins? No.
Yeah, they usually. No. Yeah, they're usually like not hostile.
Yeah, they're not hostile.
Perfect. I don't think I'm gonna go and say what's up to the orcs, because I think they might see
Yeah, that'd be bad, yeah.
delicious feats and eat me. Yeah. Oh,
No, but yes, there are a couple of goblins that are real nice.
I met Bee once. She returned some saddles, and I met Kiss once. That's all I know.
Oh, well, there's Grump Grump and Gidget and Sluck and Spitz
Pick.
and Pix and Buzz.
Is Buzz Bee?
Grump
'Cause
Grump.
Bee buzzes all the time.
No, Fuzz with the F.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We're good friends with Grump Grump and Gidget though.
Alright. Next time I go out and get a hankering to go explore somewhere, cause I went and explored and I found Gondor. Well, I found there's the keep they're building, and I was like, hey, what's up? And some dude was there, not very nice. He didn't invite me in. He just told me to go stand in front where he could see me, and then inspected me, questioned me on my feet, and he was okay as soon as I rode my sheep, but hey. And then he took me to Gondor, where I met Leo. Leo was really nice. He gave me the snot dragon, the snot Sarah.
Yeah, Leo is very nice. He's a really good friend of ours.
Yes, I consider him my best friend.
Perfect. He's very nice. And then, oh, hey, did you know there's Wedwoods behind us? But it's not connected
Yeah.
to Mirkwood?
I
Yeah.
haven't actually really gone exploring there, but I know there's redwoods.
Oh, I learned that today when I went and tried to find the Herodrim, the nice one, and got lost. Found an invisible wall I couldn't cross, so I was following it, trying to run home. And then I saw the redwoods, so I was like, perfect! Redwoods! This stuff will lead me straight home. But no, it led me to the dwarven area, Moria, and then I was like, crap, I gotta figure out how to get home. And I was running and kept getting lost, so I was like, screw it, I'm going to the water, I'm building a boat. Yep.
I used to get lost, but not really anymore.
Oh, that's good. Have you guys met Eugene?
Actually, no, I haven't, but I did hear that he joined Blossom and Einar.
Yep. He seems really nice. I may have kidnapped him. Don't tell nobody. So I went and visited Gondor, and was having some fun, giving Leo kind of going through my battle plan with him, and then I started going home, and then the snotty trike can apparently hold 2 people on its back. And so I was walking along the beach, and I saw him, so I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And then he told me that his mother has been kidnapped by orcs, so that was sucked. And then,
Oh.
yeah, I was checking to see if he talked to the humans. They might know something. He told me that his mother was taken south by the orcs. So I was like, hey, I'm going south. It's a one-way trip, but you're welcome to come. And he came, so he's kidnapped. Yep. He doesn't know it yet, which is the perfect kind of kidnapping to do, by the way.
Oh my. Yep.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit weird sometimes. Well, a lot of time.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
Colin's
thanks.
weird too.
Hey, Colin, since you're weird too, I got a knock-knock joke for you, but you gotta start me off, okay?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Or two.
You
He
know
got
what?
you.
I don't even.
You fell for that one.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Broward used to do that to me all the time.
I'll come up with different jokes for you, I promise.
Awesome.
I got a
I
whole
have a
cut
Hobbit
it
joke
short.
for you. I have a Hobbit joke for you.
Or what's that?
Let me think for a sec. I gotta remember.
Alright.
Oh god. I'll be down at the house. I'm expecting guests.
Oh,
Alright.
have fun.
Shoot. I can't remember it. Hold on.
Bug.
Alright. What do you call a Hobbit party?
The best one ever.
A little get together.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Alright, that was it.
Okay, one of these days we'll have to have a joke off thingy. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I also got a little dwarf one. What is it again? What do you call a chubby dwarf? Low fat.
That's a good one.
Alright. Alright, have fun with your building. I can't wait to see it.
Thanks. Take care, my friend.
You as well, my friend.
Who? Him saying my friend's not accustomed to himself. He's not used to it. Haha. Or he questioned me as his friend. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the first one. Sorry about the view, guys. Now, I learned my lesson last time. Do not try and go to the Horadrim at night. I get lost. Oh yeah. Hello everybody. How is everybody doing today? Well, I'm doing pretty good, by the way. I had some laughs, made some real life references in the game, like I like big houses and I cannot lie or whatever I said. That cracked me up. Alright.
He's just on the cliffside.
Off.
Pretty close.
Well, I'm sure that table is set up. We should
Hey,
probably
Leonidas.
get that.
Hi, Leonidas.
Hello. How's everybody
Take care
doing?
of my little puppy.
One of them.
Oh,
Hey.
no, you cannot
kind of
eat
do
This
that.
is my
You
favorite
cannot eat the
sheep.
sheep.
It's really
You can't eat the sheep. Come on, Sasha.
I think she just drooled all over it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep,
no,
she did.
Sasha, no. Come on, girl. No eating the sheep.
How would take that
It's gonna
one?
take forever to brush the goo out.
We'll have to clip out its.
Ew, that's really wet. Let's go to the... I'll be right back. I'm going to the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, William.
Go wash your sheep.
Cat slobber all over William. Can't believe it. Oh, that was some good stuff. So, if you guys are new to the channel, you're welcome to check out the description. You'll see information for a Discord channel. You're welcome to join in. Robert is with us. Talking, you'll be on YouTube, of course. And you can also use the text there and write your messages, and it'll use a voiceover robot, whatever, to talk.
Yes.
How's it going? Uh-oh, bats are in.
Haven't heard the robot yet.
Oh, you type something in stream chat, just the regular stream chat. Sure. I go wash the sheep off, and then the wren comes. Huh. And then I come back and the part is gone.
The problem with speed is it sacrifices turning.
Yeah, that is the issue.
How much in that elf?
I'm gonna pull 300 now, though. What's happening?
What's it attacking?
That's sad. What just happened?
Kind of savage.
Well, you got to kill some of them, it didn't work out. Tried to put in the back
You
together.
scared me. All I heard was screams and bird
Jordred,
noises.
did you
Yeah,
see
yeah, let me-
Snotty Sarah? Oh wait.
What? Snotty Stare. Is that the Packy Rhinosaurus or whatever?
Yep.
I did see it.
Leo just gave her to me.
Excellent.
Locane Iron Hammer, said hello.
Hello. Did you hear the voice now?
Are they?
Yes, it's in the Discord chat, not in the YouTube chat.
Where everybody went.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
how
in the
to
kitchen,
that
dropping
works.
off an egg.
Don't drop the egg.
I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
confused, being a blonde and old.
Try not to eat it too. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Alright, Leonidas, we're going to the Great Hall. What do you want to show me besides Sarah?
That's about it. When it comes day, I'm gonna
Okay.
try and
What
find
purpose?
the. Yeah, sure.
The Herodrum?
Yeah.
Did you not find him last time?
No, I got lost. Big time.
Oh dear.
Well, we'll have to wait till morning because I got one of these sundials, but it doesn't work in the dark.
Oh. I got eaten. Hey, there was a very old baryonyx I had to lead away from my body.
Oh.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me about this Eugene character.
He's pretty nice. I kidnapped him.
Did you? Is he living in these lands?
He
He
used to
is
be with
now.
Blossom now.
Oh, I see.
He's looking for his mom. She was kidnapped by some orcs. They headed south. I was like, hey, I'm heading south. I can give you a lift, but it's a one-way, so you're stuck. And he said, okay. Hello.
Where are the rest of the elves?
Ouch.
Good
You
question.
thought they already got up here.
Shadow,
Yeah, we thought they came up.
stop that.
No, I have not seen them.
Was
They were here
it
a second ago.
Cassia?
It was Tessa.
No, it was Tess and...
Maybe
Oh,
this
they're down there by
Yes.
Colin's place.
Yeah, that's what
see a
I-
stag out
Yeah, I think
I-
Billy Swan went to check on Colin.
I know Constantine said he was a visit cat.
there. Gordon, the
Shut up.
briefing
Yeah, yeah.
is some
That hurts.
conference room is pretty
Quit
much done.
licking.
Waiting on those, I just got by the engineer.
Saber cats. Man. They'll lick
And then
the
this
hole
front
in your
wall
arm.
is going to be a gate, a secondary gate.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
cool.
I love it so much.
Right?
Oh, it's
Huh.
beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Did you lose some Dimetrodons?
Oh, and the banners.
No, actually I made these.
Oh, okay. Back at the Shire, I lost my first sheep, Billy. Yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
And I made one of these as his memorial.
Yeah, those are some really cool animals. Well, hey, you guys are welcome to come in and check out the place. Leonidas, it's done pretty much under this embattlements.
Perfect. Shadow, your tongue is really
Looks
rough.
nice.
Quit licking. I love you too, bud. I said I love you too. Quit
You
licking.
can even get up on all the walls. You can get on top of all the towers.
Stop it.
Believe it or not, it looked completely different yesterday.
I'm sure. Sure you've done a lot of work.
I've been busy, yes.
Is that a wild jumpy or is it a bred one?
It's a wild.
Pity.
I only get one, so. It's Pee-wee. That's his name. Alright, Pee-wee. Alright, fine. Play the quiet game. It's cool. Come
No
on,
clue what
Pee-wee.
you're talking about.
I believe they were all talking about this meeting that they wanted to have. You gotta wait for him, I guess. Hey, Leonidas. Come here, look at this.
You get Serenity and Reno.
Not quite done yet. There'll be a lot more pictures in here. But this is it.
I know one picture you need to have.
Hmm?
It's a giant picture, alright? So it'll take up quite a bit of space. And it's got a bear on it with a weird face. It says, feed me and call me pretty.
I know that.
No, you say that, goddammit.
Yeah, I'll feed everybody. Everybody.
When does it? Who doesn't have that picture, really?
Me. I want it.
I made enough chairs and seats in the corner. Should be more chairs, but I'll be adding more chairs.
Ouch. Stop licking my... Seriously, he is
You're in
licking a hole in my wrist.
Colin and Cass are home. They're
okay.
catching up with old, on old times at the moment.
Oh, okay, no problem. I should make some extra seats. I'm gonna go make some extra seats.
Oh, Thorben?
Yeah.
The Queen Tess said she should be along shortly. She was just meeting with Cassia about...
Yeah.
Having to hide my hand now.
Cool. I'm gonna go make some more chairs though.
Okay.
You didn't let me feed you.
Yeah, they're at Cass's place. It sounded like they were having some kind of conversation.
I pick berries.
Everyone's been saying it.
Okay.
I noticed I was hungry when I was out running around.
It's almost a round table-ish.
Oh, I'm not really King Arthur, so can't be round table.
How does he know about King Arthur? We're even close to the same book. So I showed Carlin and Cassia where I was planning to go build, and they told me that Nazir was looking for me, so I gotta go find Nazir, and then I'm gonna go start working on home, if that's okay with you.
Of course, all that's fine.
Perfect.
Thanks. I haven't met you.
Hey, Gordon.
Hi, we're in here.
Hello. I'm Leonidas.
Nice to meet you, Leonidas. My name's Lenza.
Lenza, huh? Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Come here for a minute.
Okay.
Showing off the emotes. Alright, well, I'm gonna go sit down. Wrong one. There we go. Psst.
Yes, Leonidas?
You should sit in the chair.
I want to take Eadred's chair.
Good one. Let's go sit next to it so it's Eadred's chair.
I like the horse banners that were put up.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys switch to the other side. Figured to make it so, I don't know. Because you'd be on the left hand. That way. He knew what we were planning!
I heard you!
You heard what? Oh, good stuff. Man alive. Oh.
There we go.
Lenza gets the big chair.
I'll sit in this one. Over here.
That's not fair, that chair looks comfier.
Well, then try sitting on it.
It does look quite squishy.
Dibs.
It's for guests and stuff outside of this area when we're for aid and ally, conferences.
No longer dibs, because I'm part of the area.
Yeah. We're rustic.
Right. So that means. So that means the queen sits over here? Queen Tess?
Possibly. I haven't really figured that part out yet.
Alright. I'll leave that up to you. You're the boss.
Not really.
I think I might be now. I have the big chair.
That that works.
The big chair does not have skulls.
That's true. Big chairs.
Well, big chairs don't have skulls on it, so it doesn't count.
Doesn't have what?
Skulls.
It doesn't have skulls.
Why would she want skulls on her chair?
I know.
Why would I want that?
I don't know. Orcs might want
Kinda
that
odd.
one, but not me.
I'm not like an orc or something. I don't like decorate everything with skulls.
If anything, it would be flowers on the chair. That would be pretty.
That sounds lovely.
Pink ones. Black chair with pink flowers. Hee.
So I can't let you place down flowers, 'cause, you know, it's over a person's land.
You having fun? Oh, do you want me to keep referring to you as, Robert, or
goody.
Lurcher or something else?
Oh, you guys are free.
You won't. Just don't call me late.
I just left mine out there.
Oh,
just
never.
for whatever reason, I don't know why. Anyways.
So,
oh, Cass, you would have loved
if you wanted to, you could definitely, incorporate, that
Oh
Steam
no, I was talking
login
Constantine,
information.
but I heard you.
You can
When
put
it gets
that in
light
your
out,
favorites.
Leonidas, you'll have to show me where you're planning on building your house.
Alright, be happy to. I've been there 3 times now. I know the way.
Morning test, I can take.
Favorites.
The favorites for Ark, just to make it easy to find later on. So, oh, is he building it? Is he building it?
We just
he needs to paint it.
tore down the older keep, and Morbin's been
Left
hard
a little
at work
bit.
on this one, along with a couple other people.
Yeah, he said he's been up for like 27 hours.
I think left a little bit.
Left? I got like 3 more to go.
Oh, 3 more big ones? Okay. Oh, very nice.
Missing a few palisades for.
I do need not palisades, for what?
Oh, well, ain't that what these things are?
Battlements.
No.
Those are
Battlements.
I'm not an engineer, I don't know.
And you call yourself a guard.
I'm missing like 7, 10.
15.
20.
I've already did.
11.
Do I hear 55? Wait, this is not an auction? What?
Up to you.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, I'm sorry,
Bingo.
when I was over there, I was saying I was going to
Blackjack.
try and not take too much land, but even though I'm a hobbit, I like big houses, and I cannot lie.
All right, conference room is pretty much
I hit the
done.
water.
Everyone's welcome to join.
I don't even know what that is.
All right, please have a seat, please.
What? No.
Please.
Ooh,
I see.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
don't be disrespectful.
Miss
This
Tess.
looks really nice. You did a good job.
Miss
Ooh,
Tess.
I might be done with it.
pictures I see.
Yes, Cassia, go crazy.
Okay.
I'll be making more.
Okay.
Quintess.
Yeah.
10 seats. Queen Tess is welcome to sit at the table if there is a seat available.
How are you doing? Or how have you been doing anyway?
I've been fine, Leonidas. How about yourself?
Oh, I've been pretty good. Been making friends. Might have kidnapped somebody.
Good. What?
Oh, it's
You
okay.
shouldn't kidnap
He read willingly. Eugene,
Gordon,
he
take
found
the
a
seat next to me.
home over here.
We got the armor, we got that. I
Are
know.
you trying out all the
Fix it.
seats, Gordon? Anyone
Musical chairs.
of them
Musical
comfy?
chairs.
Wants to find the most comfortable seat.
Technically, the one to the left is the most comfy, but apparently I'm supposed to sit here.
The one to my left is my queen. I'm just kidding.
Well, then he ought to sit there.
Just kidding, Gordon. I'm not in that.
We just
Sorry.
need to make him a tiara now.
Yeah, right? Get him a
You're
little
not
tiara. Yeah.
This is
There
my
you go.
tiara.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Just everybody.
Yeah. Colin's a bit busy.
Okay.
What about Yodred?
Where's Yeah, where's Edred?
Edred was. Oh no, he's talking to Wolf, I think. Though I just saw Wolf leave. So.
Yeah, they're outside. Let me go get him.
Right.
Or is this on a different matter? Does this? I don't know.
Political. So
Okay.
you should probably be involved.
Yes,
Right.
server login information.
Let me go see.
That way it adds it to your favorites. So you go to Steam, click on View, go down, you'll see servers. You select on the tab for
Did I
favorites.
just pick up wood here?
And then
And another wood?
Yeah, paste that information.
Thing is,
Don't
the wood
don't question.
is grinded into the floor.
Don't question things.
I don't know where they're at, but we can begin without them.
Okay.
Well, I saw
probably need
Wolf
it more
take
than-
take Blossom's Iggy and head off towards her home side.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Princess.
So I believe Queen Tess, you, from what I'm hearing from a few people, is you needed to come here and talk to us.
Oh, I wanted to, you know, make a gesture. Come, see the place for myself, instead of just hearsay. Check it out, see how you people are doing, who else has joined your ranks, how the building is coming along. I just wanted to...
Well, you obviously can see
come.
what the building's done.
Hmm.
Well, there are people sitting around us right now that are council. You're sitting with some of the council. Not all of us are here. But
How many
our
are
ranks,
on your council currently?
Everyone that I think there's like what we
About
say, Cassia?
10.
About 10.
We've trying to get one from each clan because not only are we the 5 of the Valdirian Rangers, there's also other Ranger clans that have joined us, and each one gets a seat on the council to give their voice in situations or matters of dealings with the council.
How many clans are there?
3. Right, about 3 to 4 of us. Right?
There's, yeah, Valdirian Rangers, there's
Rittermark.
Blossom's Cliffside Rangers, there's Rittermark Rangers, I believe Valdemar is part of his own. He's been the one that's been helping us building.
Ganson,
There's about
who
maybe
lives in the
4,
Redwoods.
and then we also have Leonidas. So that's about 4 or 5 different clans all under one council.
Is Leonidas no longer a part of Rittermark?
I'm part of Rittermark.
Leonidas is part
Oh,
of
I didn't know if he was splitting or not, but okay. Well, there's about 3 or 4.
Very large council.
A lot of people.
There's
Lots
what,
of people.
about
That's Cassia.
4 or between 3 to 5 people or more per clan. That's
There's 2 clans of 5 and 1 clan I think of 3 to 4. So you're looking at almost about maximum right now of 14 people. You can get all into one area.
Plus a couple. I know there's
Freelancers.
the one solo ranger, and then I think there's somebody on the beach.
yes, the weaponsmith.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have quite a few people living around here.
Trying to be quiet.
Fair.
That's about our ranks right now. We have a lot of diversity.
Can you
of
hear me
trades
eating the chips?
amongst everyone. We have engineers, we have stable hands,
No.
armor smiths. I think I'm working towards my weaponsmith
Yes.
now.
More chips.
We have the herbalists, several different trades all running through one area.
Can you hear the cat purring?
We have one hell of a system how we work with each other, help each other. We are really growing here. We've had people come to us asking for asylum, asking for part of it. It's growing quickly.
Yeah, at one point, no one really knew where we were at or what we were doing, and then now it's kind of hard to keep others at bay, including the Haradrim sometimes, as we've seen all of Jamon have been over here quite some time just to make different trades, but the one I think we all could say we're a little bit concerned about is the Ulad Ramal. They've made some hostile comments about us taking away their horses that congregate here.
By the way, Cassie, I'm gonna let you know something. Nazir came to talk today. Gordon, were you part of? I'm not sure if you were with her, Gordon, but
no, I
was
wasn't here
talking
when it
about that clan possibly being destroyed.
How?
That clan's mama kill was killed, and the chieftain suicided himself.
Ooh,
The
okay.
one that just recently showed up?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe Nazir was talking about they had a conflict between each other and they killed the mama kill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Maybe that'll solve our problems or create some sort of, you know, the remaining people might be more desperate then.
This keep that you see around you right now is just got finished. I just got to get an engineer to help me build. Just an engineer to build me 15 more battlements straight to finish it. But we're about to add in another front gate. There'll be another side gate. There will be a whole new building inside. Probably will be a chapel for praying and when you're in your thoughts and meditating. And then there's going to be a whole other section added around that for outer wall protection. The place is going to be one hell of a keep once it's...
And so far we haven't had any more conflicts with the orcs. Actually, I haven't seen any running about.
Yep.
And no one has really said anything at all about any orc conflicts within this past couple of days.
Didn't Attila mention something about killing an orc? Their compound.
That was through Gundor. That was them.
Yeah, no, but it was still mention of, but that's a single.
Perhaps they're moving their range back to where they typically go to.
Yeah, I believe that the orcs are starting to die down like they did the age before.
Distinct being dead, I believe that's one of the reasons why they're dying.
Well, fracturing and not really directed properly.
Within their own ranks.
There
I'm
could
sure
be dozens
they're doing
of them
a lot
fighting
of
on their own
infighting
lands
right
for the
now.
new war chief position.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Well, let's hope the conflict remains within their ranks and not travel outside for quite some time.
I do have some questions about your trade with the El Ajman and your status with them currently.
Status right now are just trade partners. Not really friends, I wouldn't consider.
No, we'll never really fully trust them as they've fought against allies, elves, and with the humans. I mean, against
fought
the
against
humans.
Us in the war as well.
Exactly.
And
we're all there.
But
all of us were there during that.
Yeah, with them being our closest neighbor, though, just on the other side, to the right of us, it would be bad to do so if we didn't keep trade relations up. They have been offering us many things, services to be one, but we're not going to need them, and I don't trust to have their services, so it's just trades for right now. They've been asking about Leos. I know they probably come to you maybe one time or tried to about the Leos.
A couple times now, yes.
It's small trades though. Yes, Colin gave them one of his not so great Leos.
Wild ones.
Yeah, a wild one.
There he is.
They came looking today about inquiring about a Leo, and I told them I was going to be frank. I said, why would I put something that is essentially a great weapon in the hands of people who have fought on the opposite side of a war alongside the orcs and tried to kill my people twice? Why would I do that? Their response was pretty much, fair enough. They are trying to reestablish trade with us. Previous to this, some of you are aware, many of you may not be, the kingdoms all had decided to cut off trade with the El Ajman.
Yes.
To try to force them to not work with the orcs, in that, sure, you can trade all you want with the orcs, but as long as you're allied with them, you will find no trade elsewhere. And that way, hopefully they'd be pushed into a position where they will say, well, you know, that relationship is no longer that beneficial to us, and cut ties with the Orcs and open up trade with the rest of the kingdoms. However, that is clearly no longer the case. Nobody seems to be doing that. So, that puts me in a very tough position because, quite frankly, I don't want to trade with people who have tried to kill my elves twice now. But there's not a lot I can do when my hand is pushed when they will seek trade elsewhere and I will be left standing alone. I understand they have their own sort of code and that they do not break trade deals, which I do respect. Although I question their morals when it comes to aiding things that aren't even people, but rather monsters who want to see all of us, even the Haradrim, eventually die.
That's what I said at one point when Nazir first... I think it was Nazir that first showed up when the Orcs were there. Aramir, was it him? Or was it Kuzai? Do you remember?
It was Nazir, I think, and Kuzai that came by the first time.
Yeah, both of them showed up at the same time. I basically told them, why should you be here? I understand, like you do, that they do have a code, but that the morals they have aren't what we believe in. I don't think it's right, but at the point we are right now, it's just been, like, the very small trades we've done. And I think at one point when I got here, were you guys already trading with Haradrim?
No.
Well, actually, Nazir did end up helping us against the Orcs. He diffused the situation and prevented us from getting injured by the ones that were here.
Could that have been a ruse?
May I be let in?
I
got you. Oh, Gordon's got you. He's on his way.
I got it.
Don't think so. I mean, he did kind of
pins
step between them and us.
He
Obviously
was
implying things and...
Yeah. I don't trust them. I really don't. I still don't trust them. I never will trust them, no matter what they tell us. It just seems kind of fishy and a coincidence that every time the Orcs have showed up thus far, even the Haradrim have been here before, like right before they came, or right after they've come, offering their services to slay the Orcs in order for payment. And it just seems like a pretty good coincidence.
They did the same at Minas Tirith before the war, and they offered to fight the Orcs, and they even diffused the situation when the Orcs came, had them leave. And
yeah, I think what Tiberian said should be taken into account. It could be a ruse. I wouldn't put them past them. I mean, like I said, they've always showed up either right before or right after. Well, who knows if they've been working with the Orcs saying, hey, we'll pay you this amount if you come harass them, and then we come basically to save the day.
Yes. The value that they seek is monetary or wealth in some fashion. There's no honor among their trades, except that they don't want to break a deal, since they make their living by how they trade with others. So if they can do something underhanded that would make it seem one way when it's actually not, they can make a profit off of that. That seems to fit in with how they live.
It just seems kind of weird that at one point they were coming to Gondor when Colin and I were there for quite some time, and then it suddenly stopped, and that's when the Orcs started to get more numbers. And then now, because the Orcs are gone, or at least supposedly they're fighting within the ranks in Mordor, that they start coming here, keep, not really pressuring, but they keep coming here an awfully lot lately. Just checking by, saying that they'll give us their services for payment, and trying to do a lot more trades than I've seen them do in the past before. It just seems like they're kind of desperate, in other words.
Yeah, if the Orcs are busy fighting amongst each other and not trading with them, and they're not gaining wealth or supplies that way, suddenly they're pressured to, extend their reach again.
I'm just concerned about whether or not if we do keep doing extensive amount of trades with them, especially with animals, as they are seeking out a dedicated Leo breeder to start a breeding line for them. Will this come back and, excuse my language, bite us in the ass when the orcs get up in numbers again?
Of course it will. They have been very clear that they have no qualms about being bought. That's what they do. They give them enough pearls, they're going to bring everything they have against us. If you put Leos in their hands, those will be amongst the weapons they turn on you. They're very clear. We are, when someone tells you, shows you who they are, believe them. It is, when it's something detrimental anyway. They say, we kill good people for good money. That is what I've heard out of their mouths, and they have proven that time and time again. Not only have they said it, they have shown it. You put those in their hands, they will eventually be turned against you if somebody else pays a better dollar. If the orcs offer them, whether it's 800, 1500, etc., black pearls, yeah, they'll be there, and then they'll be on their Leos, and they'll be even harder to contend with.
But I guess also what the point that we're trying to get at is, because they're so close to us, would it be... I mean, I don't like them, I don't trust them, but would it be in our best interest to stop trade? I mean, we need to make sure that we're prepared that stopping trade could insult them to the extent of them starting a war on us, and I don't think we're right now capable of dealing with such things, so that's why I was a little concerned.
Keep the small trade going. Keep as neutral as you can.
So she just changed.
And I'll do the same if my elders think it's advisable. But putting something that is so dangerous in their hands, not a good idea. I wouldn't put one of those in the hands of somebody I don't trust, and none of us trust them.
All the animal trains that I've done have not been for... I've given them a beaver, and that's pretty much it, and we were in talks about horses.
While this council talks, Miss Tessa, I was wondering, do you have an engineer among the people?
We do. Tiberian here is a wonderful engineer, and he'd be more than willing to help with those 15 battlements you need made if you have the supplies.
It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. We have the supplies. It's going to drive me crazy not getting finished. I was wondering,
yeah,
with the council's permission, can we step away for a second and get the...
Of course, I don't mind.
Okay.
My queen.
Queen, yeah.
Is Tiberian assist?
We appreciate it. We are builders, not part of the clan.
Thank you for helping.
I mean, well, he is,
Tiberian,
but
right?
it's... We don't have a stable one here all the time.
Our engineer in training who would have been fully trained by now has been asleep for days.
Yeah.
The other engineers around have not been dedicated.
You know what I'm talking about?
You want the machinations?
I would guess, like, when we need them... I mean, he has been helping quite a lot.
Yeah, he's been helping a lot. But
it's just like to finish up the rest of it.
That's fine. That works. I can deal with that for now.
A lot more progress would have been made if the engineer that's actually part of our tribe was awake and trained up by now. But it is what it is.
Yeah. He's been asleep for quite some time now.
They're called matriculations.
Maculations, whatever the hell they want to call them. It doesn't matter.
It drives me nuts.
Alright, there you go. Is that
They're
another
yes,
as far as information exchange, and I've got oh my god.
That's good.
Matt Damon's?
Sounds delicious,
I don't think
Marvin.
those are the right kind of nuts.
Is that
that should be fit.
As far as information, you've given me information on your numbers. We've recently undergone a census, and to, separate those who have fallen to slumber or deep meditation and don't seem to be waking up from the active members of Mirkwood.
I want to talk to you.
Which means our numbers, are the same in functionality, but, looking at it on paper, have dwindled. We 10 cut from the list? As of
This is the
yesterday?
front gate, correct?
Yes.
Why?
Want me to open it?
Yeah, let's go outside real quick. I have to ask what you're planning on doing here. So
We
I
still
see
number decently. We still have a lot of active elves, and there's still about just under 20 of us.
Lower than the walls are now with a
That's well, as far as information goes, that's a lot more than Gondor has right now, as we're aware of.
Gondor has split even further. They had 3 or 4 members move from Minas Tirith to the ruins.
6 members moved over there. He named them, Attila named all 6. I counted when he
Oh,
was naming.
the ruins above the swamp?
Dominic, Octavia, I forget who
Oh,
else.
they did. Oh, yeah, he did say they did move because. Okay, yeah, yeah. About the situation earlier.
I haven't thought of it.
All right.
Are they still part of Gondor, or have they separated?
I believe they separated entirely
put in a
because
drawbridge.
I don't think he knew that they
Get
were
rid of these
gone
stairs.
until earlier today.
That's a really good.
They
Is what he
separated
said.
preemptively
And then
because
they
they
have to
thought
use the
the
drawbridge
leadership that was going to be
before they
implemented
can get up here.
was
It's
not
the
going
only
to
way
suit their
across,
interests.
unless they
That was
knock
before
down
they
Yes.
I
decided
thought Flynn
Attila
was going to be
steward.
steward.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now that
question.
Attila's steward, they regret it.
If Ryla has stepped down, and I know of her past history and connections with Flynn and Mila, where are Flynn and Mila in those resorts? Did they join Gondor, or do they have a position of power there, or are they elsewhere still?
I've heard the only reason they came back was to support the steward,
Yes, put the
because they
drawbridge
thought
here.
I was the steward, so they're
And
gonna
that way
support
they
me,
can't
and they
target
were gonna
your,
support Ryla.
your
But now that
easily
no one's there, really,
artillery.
I
I'm
don't
not sure
know
if they
what
will
they
be
plan on
joining
doing.
back.
They number 6 to 8 now, I think.
You're welcome to go back
Wow.
to council. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
count
So
a handful.
Flynn
Thank you.
and Mila are a big question mark, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, at the moment.
We haven't spoke to them since the situation with Attila and Octavia and a couple others coming over here the night before, asking if it didn't work out in Minas Tirith the way they thought it was going to work out, if they could come here like I was telling you earlier. And well, just earlier today we were informed that Ryla and Leo stepped down, and that Attila was the new steward of Gondor, and that we haven't heard anything from Mila and Flynn personally, because they did come visit quite a bit, but I haven't seen them in about, what, 1 or 2 days, hon?
Yeah.
So you say those that have left and are living in the ruins sort of regret their decision after Attila has come to power. Do you suspect that they be rejoined Minas Tirith?
Most...
Attila believes they will not, because
Oh, really?
they're so well established in the tower now. That's what Attila told me anyway.
He told me it was a magnificent fortress they built.
Oh, it's
Very
done! Yay,
impressive.
it's so freaking done. Oh. Finally fucking done. Good job.
The way Attila explained
No.
it is they're close allies, but they are probably not going to be one and the same anytime.
I'm not going to sleep. You can't make me go to sleep, and I'll never go to sleep. I got too much
So
more
it
projects to do.
It seems that here and Mirkwood have the most numbers populace-wise.
From what you've told me about how things are working here in the communal sense, then it's not surprising. Cassia, you personally know that even before I was queen, that the sense of community and family and working together as a united front is something that I have strived for in Mirkwood for quite some time, long before I was queen, long before you even joined, and it was something that at the time you joined us I had just went through a struggle with. But I know how important that is to me. So to see that echoed here, it's not surprising that your numbers are growing and that you're able to bolster yourselves.
Well, that's definitely what we strive on, being a family. It's probably... I thought that I wasn't going to find anything like that from when I left Mirkwood to marry Colin and being here, it's something quite spectacular. Everyone helping everyone, everyone being a part of a community, and everyone respecting each other is what we strive here. Is Corbin and Gordon and Killian's vision before we stepped in place here, Colin and I, and the others. Ormir and
Biggest
Eardred.
strength in my.
That's our goal. So it's a goal. It's our
I
future.
know.
Everybody else that we accept, we don't exclude.
Yeah, we make sure they understand that we don't want any disrespect. Everyone respects each other. Everyone works together. That we're not ruled by one person, but a council. As far as I know, with the whole situation of Gondor, Attila did, guess basically pledge that he would help us if we needed it. As whatever that may be.
He spoke specifically about sending a party over here to collect a few of us and do outposts. Help us get black pearls. He specifically said the Gondor outpost in the snow. But I know there's the Moria outpost close by too. So he specifically mentioned that.
I believe the dwarves are going to need more help on their outpost than the men of Gondor. Dwarves have been hitting hard with a lot, and they can't just take outposts with the few numbers they have. And they've already promised us, and I've already gone into negotiations with them, that if we were to help them with their outposts, they will give us a percentage of the black pearls that come out of it.
I think right now everyone's just, not really a big threat, but it is a cause for concern is what the Haradrim are gonna do next. And, I don't know if you're I'm pretty sure you're aware. I wasn't even aware that Ragnar was king.
No,
Yeah, I just found that out today.
I asked earlier and didn't get an answer.
Well, Ragnar is king of the dwarves. He's not awake much as Rook is, but, yeah.
Yes, I asked earlier if, actually I asked the Haradrim because they were telling me they were making their way around and trading with everyone, and I asked about their relations with different people. They were actually rather forthcoming on that, but, yes, I asked about the dwarves, and since they were there, they mentioned the king and someone else, Rook, actually, were there, and they were working on some trade. And I asked, oh, so there is a new king, then did the election go through, or did the crown pass to Reinhardt's son? And they're like, we have no idea. So yeah, I didn't know. I knew there was a king, wasn't informed of who it was.
Well, it's Ragnar, because Rook informed Colin and I earlier when we got to the tavern that he is the king of the dwarves for right now. But their numbers have dwindled a lot. I know Breglin, is that her name?
Breglin,
she's
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
She's a newer dwarf that just joined. But Rook's mainly the one that's awake right now.
Is that the one with the beard?
Yes.
Yes.
But she's
I
just
met her.
she's really very, very nice. I like her very much.
I thought she was Rook's girl.
I believe they have a little thing going on, but not anything official as far as I know.
Her beard's thicker than yours, Colin.
I don't have a beard, you see, I have a beautiful mustache.
Well, anything else before we adjourn? Because we have Leo's to get back and imprint.
Actually, we have a decision to make. Tess came here with talking about trade with the Haradrim, and we need to decide, are we going to cut off trade and support the elves? If we do this, we could invite war with the Haradrim. And
don't put yourselves at risk.
I believe that is something we did kind of talk about before you arrived. We said we would probably stick with the small trades, so to keep up relations, but anything big, like, that would severely hurt us if they decide to turn it against us, probably not.
Yeah, yes, so no trades of...
There's the line.
Yeah, no trades of the big four, which is Baryonyx, Leos, Bears, none of that. But small trades are probably best for right now. I know they were asking for charcoal. and we did give them some earlier, but yeah, it's just been basically all small things.
If I were you,
They're in your
if you want
position
to trade
and
with
they're-
them, there's one thing. Get oil pots as much as possible. It's the only thing you need from them. Nothing
Well,
else valuable that they can give is oil pots.
Yeah,
oil
also
pots
I
are-
know that... Go ahead.
I just said oil pots are useful.
Yeah, they are really useful. I know they also said they were willing to trade steel ingots.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If they, how much steel do they have if they're willing to?
I don't know. The only thing is what they were wanting to trade for the steel ingots was Leo's, and I don't... Well, now that we've decided on it, that's a no-no. I don't know if they would trade steel ingots or not now, but,
That's interesting.
But as it sits with everything, this is it. There, Miss Tessa. Kind of what we got going on right now.
I'm glad to hear it's going well.
Getting his resources to try to get this place up and running as fast as possible. It's kind of what I'm doing right now. Everyone else, like Gordon, has been working on armor. Cassie and Colin have their things going on with their animals. Same with
We're all
David.
gathering supplies as much as possible.
Gather supplies and getting things going. So the goal is
I
to
got-
hopefully, the last final goal is to hopefully get enough support by the nations that there could be a good chance that this area could become a kingdom of its own.
in the next stage.
the
If
next
approved
stage
by
that-
the gods.
Yep. So that's what we're trying to do, is get the support. What are you doing, Gordon?
I heard something, but
All right,
Oh,
in
also,
that case, never
I
mind,
think
Cassie, go
the
ahead.
goblin needs to be addressed. You're familiar with Kurt and Gidget?
Gidget and Sluck, yeah.
Alright, have they been causing any problems for you in Mirkwood?
No.
Okay, good. We did have a problem with Sluck at one time, stealing some things, but once I alerted Kurt of the problem, he had no problem in getting Sluck under control, I guess you could say, and he returned all of our stuff that he stole, so...
Oh, well, not only does it stop, but he returned it. Good, good. Okay, my question then of goblins, because those have been working fine and dandy for us. We have some trade established with them. They're always very respectful. I mean, Kurt did a lot for us, a lot more than a lot of people did when it came wartime in Mirkwood. Yes, there's the other group, the ones that have remained in Goblin Town. Pick, Fuzz, and Spitz has been by quite a bit as well.
Yes, they've asked to move here at one point. We still hadn't talked about that yet. Kurt and Gidget live in a cave not too far from here. They've been very respectful, talked to Vorbin, is offering any of their help. They said they would make us any kind of traps or anything that we've needed, or if we just needed any aid or anything like that. So they've been quite a help. They haven't caused any problems at all.
Good, good. Well, if
seems that
anything
the
changes,
goblins are-
let us know.
Definitely. It seems to me that the goblins are... They're still goblins, and yeah, you can't really trust them, but still the fact of it is, goblins have been really docile lately.
Yeah, they've been very willing to help.
Again, the orcs have been busy infighting with each other, and that means the goblins get a reprise from being under their foot. So we can see a little bit more of their true colors, I think, one way or the other.
Yep. All right. Well, other than that, anyone else have anything to add?
nope. I think you guys be going.
Yes, indeed.
Leo
Well, thank you
days.
for your time and for
No
showing
problem.
us around a bit, and
Well,
it's been a good visit.
there's still more
Also,
to see, but...
I do have one thing. I know that you knew Mariko and the other twin left, and I was just curious if Ecthelion is taking care of them or how that's being addressed by you guys.
Ecthelion hasn't awakened in several days, and that is one of the big contributing factors as to why Moriko left Mirkwood.
Well, I know where they live. I just don't think it's very safe for them, so I was just going to...
It's as soon as we can address it with them and catch them awake, I'm going to talk to Moriko, but her damn father needs to wake up.
Okay, because I can show you where their house is, where they've been staying.
Shown.
Oh, okay, alright.
Thank
I
you,
showed
though.
you where, Hobbit child.
Mm-hmm.
Mothra?
And you need to get your little
Yeah,
brother under
Mothra's.
control.
Apparently he's sleeping.
Yes, well, we
now
must
he
be
is.
going.
Alright.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yep. Sorry for the tech chairs. I'll be working them soon.
Go ahead.
Alright, safe travels all.
Very well.
Yep,
Thank
safe
you.
travels.
As a
Well.
thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all.
Have a safe journey
Definitely.
home.
Thank you for your help.
Very gracious.
Mr.
Thank you very
Tedurian.
much.
Absolutely.
Safe travel.
Thank you.
Bye.
Farewell.
Alright. By the way, guys, place is done. Workshop's done. Armory's done. This is done. All the walls are up. All the towers are working. And you can get on top of all the towers. Everything is in place. Just decorating some things now. By the way, we have a problem child.
We what?
We have one problem child. Idrid, it's nothing personal against you, but your brother Vortimer.
Voldemar, yeah.
Voldemort, yeah, he is now sleeping in the infirmary. He will be leaving Blossom's tribe area, I believe. They're having a bit of fight in between that one, so you could talk to him about that when he wakes to find out what's
It's already been worked out. I have his animals in my courtyard. He's already left the tribe.
Okay. The last one is Einar.
Oh yes, I've heard quite an extensive bit about
we've
what
heard
he
it as
said,
well.
and I find that very disrespectful.
I have found out what he has done.
Can I be shed to light about that?
Yep, go ahead, Gordon, on this
no,
one.
can I be
No, he doesn't know.
explained it?
Oh, well, in this case, let's say, from what I understand, I haven't heard what he said that was disrespectful, but what he did, I'd hear. He had Blossom walked in her house, and as soon as she walked through her door, there was tripwire, narcotic traps all over the damn place, with candles leading up to the bedroom with more tripwires. It looked like he was trying to very romantic candles. Might I add, very romantic candles. Like he was trying to lead her up there and knock her out or do something weird. I not hear what
And basically,
he
Also, he's made very rude sexual
very
comments
inappropriate,
about her assets. Yeah, that she found very disturbing. So.
So he's being kind of a nuisance. At this point, the keep is done. I can work with more stuff with trades, but with Einar's situation, I believe he should be put to some kind of share of light to know, hey, you are
in that
messing up
case,
big
this
time.
is a council matter, so I guess we're back in.
No, we don't have to go
I do have
back
a
in
question.
if we don't want to. I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of sitting.
I have a very serious question about Einar.
Yeah.
Where did he buy these narcotics traps from? To make them themselves?
The
as an
goblins have
engineer?
been just throwing them on the ground. Like at Rook's today, they threw 3 at me, and I saw.
Yeah,
So he
they've
probably
been
got 'em from the
kind of.
goblins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been
Okay.
quite sparing with their traps.
I assume because they probably made so many with the wars, and now they've got leftovers.
So I guess the question is, do we simply ask him to leave her tribe, or do we ask him to leave the area?
Well, first of all, he needs to be out of her house because
Yeah, that no,
God
that's
knows what will
definitely-
happen.
I believe
that's a given, regardless of what's decided.
Yeah, he's got to leave that place no matter what happens. But This is just my word, but I believe that with the sexual comments, the tripwire traps, trying to on her, he's always right behind her. He's always talking. He's always asking what she's doing. He's always bugging the crap out of everybody. He's done it to me last night. He was awake and he was always, "Why? What are you doing?" "I'm getting this stuff placed." "Why are you doing it?" I'm like, "Because I need to get it placed." He goes, "Well, why aren't you doing it this way? Why aren't you doing it that way?" He's also implemented that he wants to talk to the council about taking outposts. Very demanding on getting things done. Very demanding.
He's been overly friendly with some of the other. With me, I don't know about you, Aramir. If he's been made any comments.
Quite bouncy around me, and
yeah,
like, kept repeating himself. But I had him and a couple others that were running around at the same time, so I just kind of, you know, tried to ignore him
shrugged
for the most part.
All right. Yeah,
But
he's
also
been quite a nuisance.
Yeah,
that sounds like, yeah.
That's Gundor.
I was trying to tame a hyena.
Yeah, that really
that's,
does sound like it.
Kind of right behind me, following me while I'm trying to catch the hyena.
Yeah, when he usually comes around when Colin isn't around and gets like, yeah, it's just pretty creepy, to be honest.
I'll tell you this much, his second day here, I had come look for him and say, "Hey, I got more resources to get the keep up and running." He wasn't awake, but he had left me some very, very disrespectful signs in front of his place. "Vorbin, get me an Anki now. I need stone, metal, stone, metal, stone, metal, stone, metal, or you don't get shit from me."
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Very selfish.
A lot of this is
That's-
not what we're going for.
No, this is
this is like everything we're against.
Yeah.
That is putting aside the sexual
Gundor.
stuff.
Yeah, this is literally what we said we don't want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if we
He's got a
forgot
lot of
all
Gundor
the
still in
sexual
him.
stuff, there's a lot of the. It seems like disrespect and not
Disrespect,
being
the
community-like.
selfishness,
And then adding on all that
disrespect.
shit with the sexual comments and all that.
I believe he was trying to go after Blossom, because after that point I saw that sign. I walked up to Blossom's house. On that sign itself it says, "No one touches Blossom or I will come and get you." And on another sign it clearly says, "F you, Vorbin, love you." So at the same time I know he was kind of messing with me, but at the same time he was also, you know, no one touches her.
Being very possessive over someone who doesn't want it. And I don't want Blossom to feel uncomfortable.
And he
She
also
already has.
attacked Wolfie too.
Yeah, and yeah, Wolfie's already ready to kill him.
Yeah, so.
So at this point,
Well, do we have enough members now to make a decision?
I have a suggestion.
What's that?
Let's trade him to the Harad room.
Make him a slave?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not.
I don't even know if that's possible, but no, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's possible, but Roger
Even if it
would
was
probably just get
possible,
killed.
I'm not comfortable with trading.
Yeah.
Regardless of what
I was
they
just
do.
kidding.
Oh yeah.
But
I know.
all right. So we know is he out of Blossom's house right now?
No idea.
All right. Well, we need to go check.
They moved him out. They put him in his own little shack with a note in his pocket explaining why he's...
Okay. Well, if anyone sees him tomorrow, we need to make it very clear that we're not happy. Perhaps if he's awake and some others are awake, then we need to talk to him. Either way, he doesn't need to be part of Blossom's tribe, and we still need to make a decision on whether or not he stays within our tribe as a whole in our community, or if we boot him out completely.
I think he'd probably make Blossom pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, either way.
Either way,
And it may make it even worse.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if we decide, hey, you're gonna you can't stay at Blossoms, you're just gonna be booted out into the community, build somewhere else. It's exactly the same point. He's still gonna go after Blossom if he's so possessive over that. He's still gonna go after it.
Or he's gonna have the same problem with somebody else.
Exactly. He's just gonna keep going and going and going. So I think at this point, the only thing we could possibly think of is punishment by
banishment.
Banishment and whippings. Teach him a lesson first, then banish him, so he understands that he messed up.
I agree. Flogging first, banishment second.
Punishment first, banishment second.
banishing, yes, but we should give him a chance to explain himself.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
let
yeah.
him have
Yes.
we'll let him have that moment where he can explain himself. But at this point, the council, we have enough people on the council right now awake, and we all made this decision. So, at this point,
Does anybody
I think
disagree?
Yeah, does anyone disagree?
I do not disagree. I agree
I don't
with
What do you
this.
think, Leonidas?
100%.
You've been quiet on this.
Well, he's got to go.
All right.
All right.
That's that.
Simple as that.
Short and to
So-
the point.
All right. So in this case, should we banish him straight off, or should we punish him first, then banish him? And while
No,
when
I
he's
believe
punished-
that we should at least hear what he has to say.
Speak to him first.
And then make our
and
decision
then-
based off of that.
Yeah, put him on a fair trial.
Yeah.
Let him hear what he wants.
Well, in
I
this
think
case, we
Yeah,
can use
every
the
man
conference
should have
room.
punishment enough in that case.
Yeah, we can make a conference
I would like to
room.
give him the chance to be flogged or something lighter than banishment. Before we
Yeah,
just
I believe banishment's not good enough because that's not gonna make him see. Oh, just because I'm
Yeah.
banished doesn't mean I can come back.
Besides, it would be a good precedent to establish this whole
Yeah.
flogging
So-
and public punishment kind of thing.
Public indecency. So at this point,
Punishment's a powerful
yeah.
tool.
Well, yeah, exactly. If we don't punish him and we just banish him, he'll just come back on his own if he chose to. So I think if we punish him enough, we get the point that we mean freaking business and we're not afraid to do it to him.
Sometimes it works with people, sometimes.
I
Yeah.
would
But
say,
we'll see.
also, if we do end up banishing him, we should also go to visit Minas Tirith to explain that, because I'm sure he'll go back there and spread
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, he'll probably
I
go
believe
back.
that's.
But in this case, we can use the conference room because Blossom might be awake at the time, and she already feels kind of, comfortable. Make sure there's a cage in there, and that he'd be a cage while we listen to him and stuff. So this way, he's not trying to get out and hurt Blossom or hurt anybody of us.
All right.
Make
Well,
sure
I mean,
he's
if
unarmed and everything as well.
Yeah, exactly. Make him in shackles. Make sure he understands that within shackles he realizes he messed up. But this also allows us to make sure that we're safe, so he doesn't come after us with a sword or something and try to hurt one of us.
my
You can
thing is
shackle him
if
to a
he's
chair,
already
right?
got the letter in his pocket and he may already know what he's done wrong, how do we know he's gonna come willingly?
He's
Well,
not.
if he flees, and then he's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
as much a test of character
Fine.
for him as it is for us.
All right.
This means trank arrows, bolas, and shackles,
In clubs.
and clubs.
Lasso, of course, too.
Last one, horses. Yeah, we can stop him. So this is the moment where you guys were just saying. I'm not sure if you know what this is, but this is where we get to play cops and robbers.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if any
This
of you
is
played this when you were a
really
kid.
our first
Oh yeah, I did.
test. as a
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is our first test as a
Test.
council and a community, what we do with dealing with someone who's causing problems.
Yep.
I've heard it called goblins and city guards before.
Goblins and city guards. Yep.
I like that one.
Sheriffs and goblins for me.
Sheriffs and goblins. Yeah.
Butchers and wardens.
Oh. Woohoo. Okay.
Indians and cowboys.
Knights and
Alright.
knights and thieves.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I'll start working on those preparations on that one. But is there anything else anyone needs to talk about?
How about we get a public jailhouse? Did you
You know
hear what Rook?
Actually, oh my God,
Well,
that's
hopefully,
I think
Did
we
Rook?
should have a cage.
Did,
I think we should put a cage here, in this courtyard. I think
yeah.
we should put Einar in the cage right now.
Did
and get
Rook
ready to
tell
go.
you his plan for his public thingy?
No.
When Colin and I got there, he said he was making plans for there to be a public jailhouse so people can just. What? How did he put it? I can't
Laugh
remember
at
how he
them.
put it.
I have to go in my head. For
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
Yeah, if you could put like
jailhouse-wise,
a cell
hopefully we
down
don't have
with
this kind of
bars.
problem enough for that to be useful.
Yeah.
That's not how.
So we're gonna
masonry
leave him in his
spelled.
box, I'm guessing.
That is bothering me. It's not how
Change
masonry
it then.
is spelled.
Change it then.
Should it be need a lot of stone and metal gathered in the masonry?
Or need lots of.
Okay. Alright. Who put that there anyways?
Where's the
With the person staying to 2 people to my left.
Corbin?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Oh wait.
Your armor is very nice. Just saying.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yep.
He looks quite handsome in it.
I didn't give him any food, so nope.
That's how you spell masonry, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Did I leave Ash in the chair in our house? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
He's not on my shoulder. Okay.
Okay, now that you're done with this keep, basically, can I borrow the Dodix again?
Well, where's ours?
Do we have a Dodix? I don't think we have one. Wait, this
We don't. We were borrowing theirs.
We did. I had Blossom give me one. Named it Stones.
What?
She had to borrow it.
I know,
I haven't gotten it back.
What are you doing, silly?
Oh, and she probably still has it.
Beautiful infirmary.
Oh, I haven't finished it.
So
quite
I'm
yet.
gonna
Well,
see
nice
about
memory.
going and finding my
Thank you.
my present, Miss Tara.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
I think Borbin is wanting to set up an outer wall, but that can work. We have the main.
I'll bring it back this evening. I'll just go on a massive stone run.
Alrighty.
Did you
I'll
want
collect
to
the
come?
metal.
You have a rug there.
Yeah, I can come with you. I just
The
gotta
attention to detail in this place is
cull this horse
spot on. Like the wood.
and check on my
Oh
other
my
one,
lord.
make sure it's not needing more
like-
care.
Have you
Smart.
Oh, look at
have you
that.
seen Little Heidi?
Oh
Hi,
no.
Noel. Hi.
Knock, knock.
Is it underneath? I knew
Check
it was
it
going
out.
to be underneath there.
She's wanting to have like a hidden wall and a back entrance.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Is there a code for the gate?
Oh, the door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's another thing we need to talk about. We need a universal pin code. I mean,
Yeah.
For all the clans.
Yeah.
See you, my
Come on,
friends.
Oliver.
What's going on? I need.
All right, Aramir, you do the stone. The metal run. I know where all the nodes are. It's
Can you call this horse too, by the way?
yes.
Thank you. You know I hate
You're welcome.
doing it.
Of course I do.
I'm gonna follow Leonidas really quick too. I want to see where he's planning on building and everything, and then I'll start
Okay.
this run.
I'll leave this guy in the courtyard.
Perfect. I'll leave this one in the courtyard too, so you can do your thing. Or actually, I'll just leave it right outside the wall. Yes, I finally remembered to take it.
Hello.
Unless somebody else wants one.
Well, maybe I'll go back. Maybe I'll take my
I don't know for sure though. I couldn't hear him very well amongst everybody else talking.
Oh, transit.
Those are Baldamar's.
Oh, okay. Leonidas?
What?
He's right here.
Oh, there you are. I didn't see where you went.
You want to check out fish?
Let me. I was gonna check in the horsey, and then I got a little bit longer before. I don't know if we'll make it though. Oh, it took too long in between. Darn it.
I just wanted dodo eggs, so we
Oh,
had some in the
perfect.
fridge, so we just gave it them.
Yeah, I think those were those the ones that you made for me?
No, I think that was cotton.
I'm trying to remember who made the dodo and the what was the other one? Listerios eggies.
That'd probably be cotton.
Back. Oh, it was back when everybody was still in Hobbiton. They just preserved really well.
Oh, then yes, that'd be me.
Okay, that's what I thought. You cook them so well, they still keep.
Good.
It's a race. I don't think we're gonna make it with him to get a full percent.
I'm sorry.
Took too long in
Spent
between.
too long, yeah.
Because he's only got a little bit more to go. Won't need care for another 49 minutes.
Apologize for that.
Oh, it's okay.
I think that elf was making eyes at me.
Lena?
I don't know her name. Lenza or something?
Lenza, yes. Lenza, that's what it is. Because you swept her off your feet.
Then I'll take this other one back and use ours. Or you can, I'll take this other back and let you. If you can gather stone, I'll get it. I'm just getting the cake. She gave me like 100 cake.
She must like you. Make sure it's not made by Luna.
Uh-oh. Trying to get one of those kind of dates, huh?
Maybe I should find you some cake.
Or I got some cake.
Alright, I think my horse is way too fast to be in the barn. Welcome back, Cotton.
Thank you. I went out to go look for some different spots for crystal, but unfortunately I didn't find much.
Oh no. I was just gonna go see where Leonidas was planning on putting the house.
Just run.
I might end up passing out, soon. Been a
Oh,
long
okay.
day.
That's true. Busy raising all the little cute fluffies.
That's true. I might have to raise some more tomorrow, we'll see.
Perfect.
Good night.
Have a good night. Is William all clean from the cat drool?
Yes. Took forever, and I had to air dry them and everything.
Do you ever worry that washing the sheep might make them shrink?
I do now. I
Sorry.
don't want a sheep riding me.
Well, just make sure you don't use hot water when you wash them. And air dry probably is the best.
Probably. Don't want to roll them over rocks or nothing in the desert. Although,
Yeah.
I'll do that to the...
Not true.
Right back.
Okay.
I'm too fat. So what'd you think of that council meeting?
Very nice.
It's all sorts of news to me.
Well, I put the server in
Ah, that's
Yeah, I
better.
might try.
Oh yeah. You can always just give it a try and see if it lets you in.
No, it didn't let me in.
Drats. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you. Right up here.
It's okay.
So I'm thinking to put the house over here, and go up on the walls over
Ooh.
here, make it very nice and big, because I like big houses and I cannot lie. Right over here. Yodrid wants me to put a bridge here, so that we can have some sorts of an outpost over there, so we can make sure nobody comes and tries to rob my house, or other people of the clansmen.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Nice safe spot up here. It'll be hard for the orcs and mama kills to get up here. It's kind of steep.
Good.
With these rocks, they look pretty strong. I don't think they'll be able to break them easily.
Nope. Oh, and right over here, we were thinking to make some sorts of a shop, a husband, well, a soon-to-be husband and wife shop. I heard my presents ready, but where the people of Rohan area can just have pin codes to put their items in, and then they get free services for whatever I might have resources for. But if I don't have resources,
perfect.
then they're gonna have to help out, and then if they don't have any, that they have to pay.
That's perfect. No, I like this. I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. You did such a good job with your house in the Hobbiton.
Thanks. I plan on showing that one off up, you know? Make this one 10 times better. Tough task, but I can do it.
I have faith.
Thanks.
Well, if you need stuff gathered, just let me know what stuff. I mean, I gotta gather stone right now so Eodred can finish his banner, but whatever you need, just let me know. I can get the beaver out or anything like that.
Well, thank you. But you guys worry about your place, because that's where I'm gonna go if I need shelter. So that's more important.
Okay, then I'll get started on collecting some stone for him then. That way we'll have stuff ready for when the...
Well, perfect. And I'm gonna run over to see if I can find the Roleplay this time, and then come back and get to work.
Perfect. Just stay safe. Watch out for dragons.
Roger. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, in the council, you ended up hearing some information about who's where and whatnots.
Yes.
Alright. I hope I get to make it to Nazir alive this time. And him being awake so I can finish my trade. And there's a bridge. Ouch.
Do I need to remove all my extra mods and just have the mods that are on the server?
Nope. It'll only load in the mods that are required for you to play that server.
Okay, because I didn't want to have to pull out so many of them.
Oh yeah, I've been there too.
I've got all of theirs plus about 8 of mine loaded in right now.
Oh nice. I've probably got like 50.
Oh, I got a lot. I got about 60 something mods. I'm just talking about the ones I've currently got. I'm currently using.
This place here actually looks kind of like where that, what you call him? Baryonyx jumped me. Whoops. That's familiar right there. That's familiar. We avoided those islands because the stinking little lizards, like that one, came around here somewhere, and we just played leapfrog. So here's a nice place to play leapfrog. Oh, and I think it's right up on top. Yes! Hoo-ah! You go. Hey, Kirby! Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Really good since I found my own way to the good Herodotus. Make sure I don't have a tail. Hello? 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 Well, I don't... Oh, that's just walls. That's not the way in. They've got a pretty nice little spot. Hello? Let me see if I can find them. Ooh. Nobody's here for the Aljamods. Alright then. Knock knock! You should have a doorbell. Doorbell. Hello? Bummer. Hello?
Open sesame.
Right now, huh? Ooh. What is up there?
Another group that fears the vicious Hobbit invasion.
Just wait till you come in too. Hello? List found a doorbell. Knock knock. Oh, those ears crack me up. Nazir! Nazir? Hello? Friends? At least they're being green, planting new ones.
I think it's letting me in.
Nice. I wonder, do they have some salt and sulfur? Maybe I can make me some preserving salts. What the heck? I didn't get any fiber? Give me this. Where the heck? Thank you. Some fiber. So before I leave too far, I must go. Ooh. Oh, scared the crap out of me again. Knuckleheads. No, 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 you can't catch me. That'd have been funny if they smacked me right then. Well, I figured since I'm in the area, might as well see where some sulfur and some salt's at. Thieves. Hey, this is where I was getting that oil. So look at all those old notes. Oh, there's a shipwreck too. So over here is actually where I tried to go through. Oh, that is so much fun. Come on. Oh shoot! I must have my friends! I must give a track! I must give a track! Oh yes! Track it is! Da, 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 da. Alright, tail's clear. Friends! Friends! Trads. Friends! Ooh, you're male and you're really close. You look kind of nice.
I am in.
You're immune to what?
I am in. I have just awakened on the beach.
Nice. Out of character knowledge or whatever, are you wanting me to plan a trip or something to go explore and find somewhere and meet you and kidnap you too?
Would be nice, but I can't seem to get my map to come up.
Is it all black? Or I mean, white, undiscovered? Friends?
When I click the M button, it doesn't nothing happen.
Really? Try it again.
The game just froze. I'm not moving.
Oh, okay. Might be trying to load in stuffs and giving you a few moments to think about it.
Just got kicked.
Oh. I need my sheep. Help! Help! Hello?
Thank you.
Hello?
Alright, now to
Sorry?
see
Hi.
where our visitors are. Okay.
Did you guys see the thingy over there?
No.
There's a few there, Leonard.
The thingy?
What do you think, Blossom? Did I do okay?
Wait, where'd I put
What, the,
Yeah, you're fine.
the goblin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a troll.
Yeah.
That's
Not a troll for mom.
That's our visitor.
Grab your cat there.
Oh, there's Maggie. Like, I know I brought it
I
in
found
here.
another bloody raptor too.
Ho ho ho! Let's go, Yeldri or Aramir.
Yes.
There's a raptor in rage. Okay, man, let's go do this. Sure, why not?
Hello. Wait, where's this crazy raptor at? Did you see how old it was?
No, I just ran away real quick so it doesn't follow me home, you know?
Well, that's probably a good thing. Certain people could learn that when they have beavers chase them home.
I don't have beavers chase me home.
Not pointing fingers at Eodred or anything.
What?
Angry beavers.
Miss Blossom.
Hang on the wall.
Of the house, yes. It is an accident.
Only happened once.
We took a run.
Once today.
Well.
Down here?
Yep.
Be good to see how these do in battle together, huh?
Exactly. Oh, by the way, Eodred, we gotta test out the whole situation thing.
Situation?
Yeah, 2 tracks.
Another situation?
Yeah, 2 tracks and one of these things.
And a packy round.
Oh wow, there it is right there. Hold on, let me take a look at it before you get close.
That thing's just chewing through stuff, isn't it?
I'm planning to blow
It's
some
young,
my
but that
nose on
doesn't
it.
mean anything when it's rabid.
That's alright, we'll go for it. Hold on, let me...
Get back!
Come here, little red raptor.
Let's go!
Good job.
Yeah, but he trapped me under your... You got me trapped under your neck there. They're a little awkward, I think, with the smaller mounts. We'll have to coordinate if we're going to do that. They might work better
Yeah,
with
try
the,
to get behind it a
with the
little
big
bit better.
creatures, though. It was because of the rock. I think you came down on me while I was in front, above the, you know, kind of trapped me.
Did you manage to get its claw?
Nope.
Right. I'm not complaining, I'm just reporting because of the combat awareness. That's what this was a test.
Yep.
It might be better with the bigger animals.
If we're low on
Yeah,
numbers...
it's hard to coordinate with, especially with the enraged raptor being so fast.
Try something bigger, that finest, that thorny dragon up there.
Alright, it's going down.
Alright, you initiate and we'll flank.
Alright. Oh, rats.
Oh, here comes Cat. Oh, no. What the hell, you stupid thorny dragon?
Hold on a moment. Message retracted. Huh. I thought with you being moderator, it'd let you say whatever you want. Oh, did you see? This, the head
What's
of
that?
The head of the Pachyrhino makes it nearly impossible for you to shoot me with an arrow when I'm running straight at you.
You know what? You got a point there.
And it's not just because I'm short. Oh, you must
You're funny.
Thanks. Oh, wait. Hop on. Did you
What's
know
that? Hop on?
Yep.
Well, you have 2 seats?
Yes.
Oh,
And
nice. And I could use my bow from back here.
Yep. And I could even take 3 people. So I drive, or somebody drives. Somebody sits where you're sitting, and then the next person, well, the person before you would get on and then sit right on the butt.
I see. Well, that's cool. I like that. Makes it battle bus.
Exactly. We gotta try it out though.
Why, it's called a packy rhino. You pack it with people.
Trying to convince him to give my strategy a try. The 2 trikes or whatever trikes. Some packy rhinos in the back to blow snot on everybody.
Oh yeah, that would work good, especially like he said. You know, you got a packy rhino. You can have 2 archers on that bad boy shooting from the same time.
Yep, with the expert driving skills and not the weird, because you've got a bow in your hand skills.
Right, you could have one guy driving the packy rhino blowing the snot, the other guy shooting a bow.
Yeah. Before they do a whole lot of breeding of trikes, they're wanting to try it out. So, hoping to get that test going soon.
Does the packy have a knockback like the regular trike?
A little one, yes.
This would be like a chariot in the old Palestinian days.
George.
You got the guy driving the chariot, knocking them down.
Richard.
Shooting them from the side.
Well, look at this over here. Yep. I like the idea. To make a set.
I mean, knock it out.
If we're did you want to do your test of?
Wouldn't even think about trying to do like a stand and toe-to-toe fight. So you got those. You just do like the old, like I say, the old chariot.
That kind of static hole plugging
them
defense is only good for certain
side,
prepared positions. It's too easy to
shoot,
flank around
back out
the sides and behind without support.
I apologize. I couldn't get most of what you were saying. I didn't get most of what he was saying either.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, you're good to tell me now. I think I got the gist of what he was saying.
Well, I was saying, you know, like chariots, the idea of the chariots wasn't a hand-to-hand fight. You would run through the crowd, shooting the bow and knocking a couple of them down with the chariot. Then you'd turn or wheel around at the far side and come back through the crowd and just go back and forth through the enemy. It wasn't like the Indians where they would circle the wagons and the Indians would ride around them shooting at them. The chariots ran through and out the other side and then back through.
Everybody's pretty happy here, from what I understand.
I'm not competing.
There's one man. I've been trying to
frighten the enemy and everything. I mean, totally disoriented the enemy because I never knew where you was coming from next. Because you'd have one chariot coming in from the east and another one coming in
man
from the north.
called Einar. I haven't seen him in about...
Yeah, about that.
I like the idea.
Oh, what? You know him?
We'll have to try and do that.
He lives here.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
But not for long.
Oh,
yeah, not if
what?
he keeps up with his situation.
That was the issue we were dealing with
when you guys showed up.
Want he make a mistake or something?
Oh, very big mistake.
Oh, I don't need to know that. That's fine. Okay, well, I hope he's okay. He's,
I'll leave it to him if he wants to tell you. Though if he doesn't end up telling you, just
do you know Martha?
be sure, regardless of what he says, we have good reason.
No, that's fine. I know you guys are very just. I experienced that myself. I mean, look at this situation. Like, a lot of shit happens. Given a goblin for it, so it's. I'm pretty willing to say you know what you're talking about. But yeah, he's can't say much for what he's done, but as a character, like I think he's a nice guy.
You're Leonidas,
so
right?
Sure, I hope he's whatever, unless you steal.
But I'm King Spitz. It's nice to meet you.
Oh no, it's a little bit worse than that against one of our lady community members.
About me.
Oh, okay.
The goblin?
Yeah. It's not.
Still
yeah.
Oh yes, yes. Well, thank you.
Fair play, man. Well, yeah, if he, I mean, I've been in a situation like that before, actually, a fair amount of time ago, and if he does feel like he, you know,
because we kind of had an accident.
Issue if he lives here, let him know that he's obviously welcome in his tier.
This is for Martha
to stay. But yeah, it's fine.
Do you need an otter?
We'll do.
Let's see, getting himself out.
We can go by our cave and pick one up.
Thank you again for saying us. Sorry to roll up like that. We didn't realize.
We can go by the cave and pick one up.
Oh no, you're quite okay.
I can't tame one. It would be.
Alright, well, me and Cass will be back pretty soon.
Alright, it'd be 10 to you.
Farewell. Safe travels back to minutes.
Put your knowledge into it.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Sorry. Yeah. But this one's not yours. This one's Martha.
That makes sense.
Sir.
Well, you know, do you know where Martha lives? You're a Hobbit as well. One of your friends.
No. Doesn't matter once.
She got adopted by Waldemar, and then I don't know what happened. Well, I think that's old news.
Waldemar lives here.
Yeah.
I think, see, I knew it. I knew it. Because they probably don't know yet, but maybe he has just adopted her because she was like, fuck this, I need to move all my stuff. And maybe Waldemar was like, you can live here until you.
Waldemar adopted her a while back.
Oh, right.
Is he around?
Oh. Now she wants no part of.
Oh my god, please tell me, fuck no. God damn it. God damn it. Why?
I will eat you. I will eat you. I'll eat you.
I know you will, but fuck, I'm a king. Fucking king. It's me.
Oh my god.
But seriously, god damn it.
That cat.
It's beautiful and gorgeous and wonderful.
I need one.
You see, I literally said earlier about the blue, man. What the fuck? That looks amazing. That's incredible. I've never
Leo
seen
has
one
one
of them. I bet he does, little bastard.
This one's twin.
When we came to Ministerial, that's what we came for. Trade him one of these, one of those for one of his.
Have you guys seen Martha by any chance?
Where'd you get them from then?
Sure haven't.
I bred them.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
I seen her early this morning, but I haven't seen her since.
Yeah.
Damn, I have
King of the Goblins brought an Outlaw and a troll for her to repay back for all that shit that happened, but they did not live where they used to live, so we're trying to find them.
No, they moved.
Yeah, someone said a fire dragon breathing down on their house.
Mhm.
I need to go speak with Colin and Cass before they go to bed. You wanna come?
Well, they said they're coming back in a second, I think. Do you happen to know where they moved to quickly at all, or
No. No, they asked us for help moving, but they didn't say where. They just said come to their old cave if we had time.
Oh shit.
The old cave.
They're packing up and getting everything ready, but they're actually gonna move tomorrow.
Oh, so that means they're still probably
Old
there.
cave, is that on the island?
They're gonna move everything they have tomorrow. They might not be there tonight. They might be at the new place tonight. I don't know.
Right. They just move all their old stuff, yeah.
Right. They need help moving their stuff.
Maybe we can leave
You could
a note
always
or something where
yeah,
their old
you could
stuff
always
is.
go there and leave a note. Stuff.
Because then at least if no one else finds them first, then she'll see the note that you have an otter and a troll for her.
Yep. Hey babe. That cat's mane is not black. It's a really, really dark green. I thought it was black, it's not. It's a really dark green.
How do I
like
find
it.
you?
That is amazing.
What?
Read with.
Similar color.
Wow. Yeah, the main
How do you
one
find what?
It's a dark green.
When I get the moment to come by and to visit you guys and maybe look at some others, how do I find your home?
It's really, really dark.
Oh, my cave?
Yep.
You know the jungle area?
Maybe.
Where 25-ish areas. You see big ass gate.
2025. Look for big ass gate. Got it.
Yep. Can't miss it. It's in the wall.
Perfect. Do you kind of have a romantic place? Maybe.
A what place?
A romantic place like a waterfall or something nearby that I can like propose to my girlfriend.
Yeah. We have a big ass waterfall. It comes into the fucking ceiling.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. You'll love it.
Who said that?
We'll set up a whole little place for you too.
Who said that?
Who said what?
What?
Oh man, I think I got the fucking voice in
You
my
hearing
head. Shit, scared the fuck out. Sorry, I got to look at my hand.
So perfect. I plan to propose there, if that's okay with you.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
I don't. I set something up for you nicely. With lots of tasters. And beers.
Maybe I can find a few things to bring as my token of appreciation to you.
Oh, you don't have to. Just bring company.
Alright. I could do
We
that.
do like shinies, sir.
Shinies?
Duplicate shinies. Yes.
Like metal? Or
Everything,
items?
yes. Everything. We like everything.
Right now.
I need more fucking flares. Like, god damn, I love those things. Those are my favorite.
More flares, you say?
Oh yes, I fucking love them. I shoot them off everywhere. Every chance I get, I fucking shoot that bitch.
Alright. I don't know if I can make any, but I'll see. Maybe I can find some.
Oh no, I can't. Thanks. I make bunches.
Oh, okay.
I just need to go farm some. Lazy. Oh. I was just checking stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
Don't worry, I'm a good goblin. I don't steal. I mean, I don't. Oh shit! I don't steal anything.
Oh, perfect. I like to hear that.
Yeah, I always steal from orcs. I always steal from orcs.
Really?
I steal a lot of shit from the orcs. Yeah.
Do they try and beat you up?
In the land. Oh no, I kill orcs.
Really?
Last orc I killed hit the previous queen before me. I fucking murdered him. I was apeshit. Crazy.
Huh, good to know. So...
He hit him, and then he opened the door, so I snuck in behind him, and I fucking murdered him. I was so quick. See? So quick. You never know. Oh, so quick.
Well, indeed, you're very quick. Quicker than me, I think.
Yeah. I'm the fastest man in the land.
Oh, really?
I am.
Oh, very cool.
See?
Indeed.
I love it. It's key, you know. That's how I'm always alive.
Wonderful.
So why aren't you living in the Shire?
I couldn't stand by when I heard about orcs going and attacking people I've considered as friends, so I left to protect the Shire, hobbits of the Shire.
I see. What do you do?
I'm an armorer and an herbalist.
So you're an armor smith?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so I'm in trainings right now, and I would love it so you, if I could apprentice from you, and you teach me how to fix some things.
Sure.
A quick lesson, perhaps, and I can write it down in my journals?
Sure.
I kind of need my crown fixed, if you'd like to fix it. Quite an honor to touch the king's crown, you know, so...
Oh, yes, indeed.
I can follow you, if you'd like to take me to your workbench.
I haven't gotten anything set up permanently yet. And, right over here. Did you want to take your animal?
It's not mine. It's for somebody else, but yeah, I'll take it along with me.
Wow, it's fast.
Yeah. It's gonna teach me how to fix my helmet.
Oh, nice. I'll be waiting here because someone is coming to meet me in a minute. I'll see you in a minute.
Yep.
Perfect.
I love that animal.
Well, thanks. It's pretty nice, I think.
Yeah. See, I need to learn how to hobbit fix his armor. That is fucking amazing. I'm learning how dwarfs do it. I'm learning how the humans do it.
I love it. Yeah.
I do too.
Right up here is the entrance.
I'm planning on breeding him with... So I'm hoping to get maybe the black stripes with the green body.
Hello.
Hello.
Miss Aruna?
Oh god.
How's it going?
Yeah?
God, please fucking shit.
With you being one of the leaders around, do you mind if
Look at that packy right up.
take the king goblin to show him armor smithing stuff, or would you rather I request to
Oh,
take
he
it?
needs armor snipping stuff done?
Yeah, he wants to.
I'm kind of in training, so I'm writing a journal down, and the diary of how everybody's teaching me what to do.
Oh, okay.
So if I learn from a hobbit, that's even better. I've already learned from a dwarf and a human, so...
Oh, I gotcha. Sure, he can learn here if you want. We don't really have much in the way of metal.
Yeah, I don't know if it requires to fix this. It's my crown, so...
Do you mind if I look at it a moment?
Yeah.
I think he threw it on the ground for you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
I see it.
Looking upon the inscriptions
Probably.
here, I see one of your fellow goblins made it. And, oh, it looks
that fellow goblin's no longer with us.
Gotcha.
He's tired.
Oh.
She's been
it looks like it needs some
It's been a long day.
polymer.
I'll stop by tomorrow, Blossom, with my cat.
Do you have any polymer on you?
If you want to borrow the male, if you're breeding any horses, if you want to borrow him.
I don't.
Certainly can.
I do have a female horse I could breed.
Unfortunately, I don't
She hasn't
either.
been bred yet.
If you're interested, just let me know
It's
and I'll
hard
bring
to lose your crown. It's right behind you.
Have a good night.
You too, Armin.
You
Okay,
too.
Trouble.
How about?
What's that meant to mean?
Shit. Maybe this? Fuck that shit. Okay. It's a little broken.
I recognize the fabric at some of the desert things. Yes. I think we can fix it.
Awesome.
Right this way. And we go up.
Oh.
The little thing's in the wrong spot, look. Alright. Right in this bench here. So, armor smiths, they can...
I'm pulling it out, don't worry.
Oh, it's all sorts of weird.
I don't want this stuff.
So,
no, I didn't realize it was still left in there. It was supposed to be put away.
I don't need to. Save stuff at home.
The armor smith can look at the inscriptions of things, which is how I knew who made your crown. But this one here just needs a little bit of fiber. I happen to have some. And it needs some silk, which we have present. It's got a little tear in the front pocket, it looks like. How often have you been training, you know?
This is day 2.
Day number 2. So, I think you could take a little bit of, do you feel up to a little bit of repairs?
I can try it.
Alright, so, you gotta clear your mind. This is some fabric, so you know hammers at all, alright? You gotta use some silk and needles.
Oh shit.
Don't poke your finger.
Yeah, don't do that, it hurts a lot, Justice. So, the needles are always just tucked in the wood in every bench, so you can just pull one out, string together some of the silk and the fiber, and go ahead and repair one of those pockets.
I do it?
Dang. Yes, you did. And,
oh my gosh!
With some inspection, you did a very good job. You sure this is only day 2?
These are day 2.
Weapon damage? Oh. So that, you can try it on and make sure it fits just the way you remember.
Oh.
Hello.
Awesome, that's right. Andrew, how's it going?
Oh, nice helmet. Well.
I know, it's a crown now. Yeah, the goblin starts to wear it. Yeah.
It suits.
Right, everyone likes it.
You lost a couple rocks, Edred, I'm sorry.
I'm learning how to do armor.
Did it on
Thank
purpose.
you so much, Leonidas.
No problem.
Not on purpose. I parked the Dodic too near a rock.
You write
and
that down in my
decided to
journal?
whack the rock.
It's the trees I care about.
Two. Learned how to throw a
Yeah, I
pocket
think I
onto
missed the
shirt.
tree. It was pretty
Leonidas.
close though.
Pushed my finger a little bit.
It was just the little stones right here.
He was wonderful.
It was
awesome.
scary.
I did a great job.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that.
Zip.
Thank you.
Eat.
Or no problem.
What does a rock eat?
Looks like he's kind of hurt.
That's it's gonna be so good. Maybe
Hey,
tomorrow
Spitz,
I come
what
back.
does your rock guy eat? Does he eat rocks?
He eats meat.
Meat?
Yep.
How does a rock digest meat?
The cave troll.
Oh, it's always looked like that?
Yeah,
it's bloody.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's fucked up. But they actually, if you really want to see, they start to go gray when they start to die.
Oh.
That's where you can tell. I really just want to pump some knowledge into this bitch, but I can't.
Oh.
It's not mine.
His toes look a little gray. Is that bad?
Who knows? Maybe.
Maybe a fungus.
Are you okay?
Maybe it's my eyes.
Her eyes are clear, you know, that's because he's owned by Goblin, but...
Does he need food? Is that why he's all hurt, or...?
Oh, he's got food. He's fully out. He's good to go.
Okay.
We'll kill something eventually here, but...
Never seen one up close before. At least not like
No?
this. Usually they're like trying to hit me this close.
You get closer, he won't hit you, I promise.
I won't get any closer. I think the fist might hurt me. Or dent my armor.
No, you probably wanted to catch it just one-shot this thing, to be honest with you.
Ooh. I'd rather not find out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sturdy, but I don't think I'm that sturdy.
This thing's pretty horrible. Right
How
now,
hard does it hit?
It's 139 at the moment, it's only got 1,000 pounds. It's got 49 ages into it that needs to be put into it.
Oh, wow.
So it's for someone else. Because the humans kind of accidentally killed their troll, so I'm returning him to them for, I don't know, to say I'm sorry. Please
Well, I guess
forgive
that's a
me.
good way to say I'm sorry.
Right? Shit. So what's your name, dear?
My name's Aramir.
Aramir. Pretty name. Will you be coming to the cave?
What was that?
Will you be coming to the cave party one of these days?
When I know that there's a cave party, I'll certainly come.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure to discuss it with the other goblins, talk to a wizard perhaps, see if that's even allowed. Sure. If not, we'll just have a party outside the cave. Set up tables, bring some beers. Sure.
We're gonna set up a mailbox outside the door, so if you decide on a date and time, you can write a note and leave it for us.
Of course. We'll do it. I think I left my human over there. For that way, right? That direction behind you, Leonidas?
The human fort is on the ridge, yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you, dear. Thank you, little hobbit.
Oh, no problem. Oh, if you see the kiss or B, will you say hello?
Kiss?
Yep, I met Kiss once and I met B once. So if you see him, will you say hello?
Avoid kiss.
Avoid kiss?
He works with the Orcs.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not welcome in Goblin Town.
What
about B?
Yeah.
B, he's kind of sleeping, and she's not waking up for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. But if I see her, I'll tell her you say hello.
Alright. Are there any others I should avoid?
As of right now, there's a guy named Clint who has the same color eyes as me, doing stuff that's making me keep in troubles. He's back up in shoes. He kind of steered from us two and left, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
we were
he
just
was
robbed
by
yesterday
here
too.
earlier today.
What?
I think there was a clank that came by earlier today.
White eyes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was playing Punch 'em and Club them with Waldemar. And there was 2 other goblins with him. I'm trying to remember what their names were. There was one girl and one boy.
Grump Grump?
Blossom's not here, is she?
Yep, I know that.
I think she went to bed.
Who are we looking for?
Blossom.
Yeah, Blossom was pretty tired, so she did go to sleep.
Okay.
Take care, Leonidas. On the rock.
See you later.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you again for the armor teaching.
See you, Spitz.
Yep.
Yeah, from what Einar says, he left some valuables, pearls and steel ingot in there. Try to retrieve them, but if she's asleep, it'll wait.
Oh. Wolfie might still be awake over there?
I went over there, I called out and nobody answered. So.
I know she's gonna be on tomorrow. I don't know what
to try.
She'll be waking.
Whatever. They'll get back to him eventually.
Okay.
It's all good.
Sorry, man.
Glad you were able to help that goblin out.
Me too. It's my first goblin actually inviting into a home, you know? I didn't, yeah.
I guess the biggest thing is just to make sure anything that's shiny is in these places. That's the reason I pulled all this stuff out of the blacksmith since it was all repaired. Not that, I don't trust him, but you never know.
I understand.
Because he might go, oh, I saw a lot of shinies, it's back there, and then the other ones that aren't as trustworthy might go, it's shinies, I'm gonna go look. Take.
I understand, yeah.
Yeah, if he needs to come back over and train more, that's fine. Although we really need to get like a smithy or something down to make more metal ingot. I don't think we've got one yet, and I think we're running a little low.
I've got a good forge, I just didn't want to clutter, because I don't know where everything's supposed to be.
Well, maybe once Edric gets walls up, and maybe or we can put it inside the keep there.
Perfect.
Like in one of the little nooks and crannies like that. But I just don't know where he's got planned stuff in his head.
I got something.
Oh, you did manage to get it.
I did. I looked over it. I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of, small in the heat of battle. It worked really well, though. We took care of that met creature very quickly. I was surprised.
Oh, I wasn't. Yodred and I, we went and played a game of catch with one of those bloody raptors. I was on Tyler, my truck, and I tossed the bloody raptor to him. He'd smack it a couple of times, and the raptor would come back, and I'd toss it back, and we had a good game going.
Wow. Never heard of this game, Toss the Raptor. Sounds like fun. Well, not for the raptor, of course.
No. Or monkey in the middle, but the raptor was the monkey, and he never caught himself,
True enough.
Weird.
I heard one of those shoulder pets, but it sounded like it was close.
Yeah, I've got one. Miss Blossom Temple.
Murmur noises.
It's about to rain.
Oh, is that why it does that?
Yep.
Aww, it's so cute when it does that.
Yep. I told Tara this one's mine, not hers. Cause whenever I get to see Nazir.
Oh, Nazir?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whenever I see him, he's supposed to have the perfect jerboa as a gift, which is also when I'm going to see if I can acquire a ring and go and propose. And I heard that there's a beautiful waterfall in Goblin Town, so we're gonna have a date.
Ooh. Very nice. Sounds like you got everything planned out.
Yep. The king, Spitz, he said we can have an otter.
Oh, very nice.
Thanks. I know that
Otters are good, especially if they'll make
make fertilizer.
Pearls.
Pearls. Do they ever catch a pearl like black ones?
They can. Gizmo caught one for me.
I'm on my 5th try.
Not gonna use it though because
It might
the same
be
time he was
that you
making
haven't been
pearls for me,
whitelisted yet, then.
I lost my favorite horse to one of those thief dinosaurs. Eater. So she didn't know she was supposed to attack back.
Very sorry.
So it was a very sad day, so I'm kind of keeping that pearl in remembrance of her.
Will we be doing a rider mark color scheme?
I figure I'll let Eadrid figure out what color scheme, since he seems particular about the colors of creatures and people.
The colors of creatures and people?
Well, like our clothing colors, and you know, he's not too fond of the green horse, so.
Tell him tough.
I have a feeling
Yeah,
though it
this
will
is gonna be
probably,
my last try, and then I'll
probably
just
be
see what
pretty
I can do
similar to
tomorrow.
the green that we have now, but I'll let him decide. And I don't know if he wants to change the type of our armor too, or if we'll stick with this.
I can't wear the flag, but I can definitely get into some chitin after I kill some more scorpions or something.
There should be some in the saddle here. I reorganized everything and put all the materials at the bottom of the list in there. My kitty cat tends to harvest a lot of that type of stuff.
Oh, that is good. Eventually I would like
if you want to use all that, you can.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Eventually, I would like to get some sort of a meat eater myself. I would need to recount my animals under my tag. Make sure I'm staying within the wizard's laws. But,
oh yes, I know. I've been trying to keep track with the horses, because technically Eadrid is part of this too. So I'm doing pretty well because I've got the 8 here, and then I've got 9, 10. My other 2, 11, 12. Cat's 13. My 2 doggos is 14, 15, and then my otters. Technically, some of these horses are. I didn't label them that because I was running out of space in their little tags.
I understand.
But this, see, this one right here, after it gets bred tomorrow, will be cold. But I'm trying to keep even types of stats so that I don't have too many of one kind, because them to combine by themselves.
You said this one's to be cold?
Tomorrow after I breed her, yeah.
So Eugene, he had nothing, so I gave him my horse.
Yeah, I gave him a hyena to help protect him while he was out.
Oh, perfect. let me go think about my animals real quick. I'll count them up real quick. So I've got one snotty Sarah, and Tyler. That's 3.
Just make sure when you count the sheep you don't fall asleep.
Good one. Flint. Alright, so that's 3. I did purchase these animals, or stones, an inky, and a beaver, Chuck. Do those go under my tag, or how do we count those?
Right now, let's put it under Eodred's tag, since he's kind of in charge of us. If it runs over too many in your book.
Alright, thank you.
Because I think he's still got plenty of space, because he's only got his horse and his cat and his otter, and then half of my horse. Either way, the work animals should be pretty fine. Those 3, like the tribe tag, so to speak.
So I think I've hit my limit of non-farm animals I can have. Because I can have 5 of those.
So you've got the Sarah, and then the 2 trikes, and your dog. And what's the other one?
My Jerboa, Rugrat.
Your horse? Your rat. So that...
Yeah, I don't have a horse anymore, so that's 5.
Okay, and then you've got farm animals, which is all the sheepies.
Yeah, but I can have 10s of those.
Cool. So then you should be good. Good, right?
Yep.
Do you have any of the little dodos?
I do. I named them Pigeon because they're all pigeons. Then, so I can have 10 of those, the farm animals, that I've got 3 sheeps, 4 dodos, that's 7. Currently, they're what are they called? The dung beetles?
The dung beetles?
Yep, but they're kind of like everybody's, so... But they can easily go under my tag. I've got, so that way everybody else can have more.
I know Cotton was talking about maybe trading one of those to the Paradrum.
Yeah. I'm hoping to keep Ra for us, because he's the oldest one. He was 27.
Oh yeah, I think she would definitely want to keep the old one.
Yep. But I did let her know I was totally okay trading the younger one for something we might need.
Maybe we should name it OK to Trade or something. The little tag.
Alright.
That way she knows if she does decide to do that.
Alright. What would be some things we would accept as a trade for a dung beetle?
Well, I mean they're pretty useful creatures.
And
I wonder if they'd be willing to trade some of those steel bars, or maybe a dragon claws or something. I don't know what they have surplus of. They don't really have a set like this for this. It kind of varies depending on what they want or need, or what they have a lot of.
Yep. I was hoping for examples so I can use it to help me think of like examples I could use it.
Well, the only trade I did was for the beaver to them so that they don't attack us for being on their horse lands. So I figured that was a good trade. They leave us in peace.
Yep, I agree with you.
Beyond that, we traded the one saddle that went with the beaver, and they made us that whole greenhouse. Made the greenhouse for it.
Oh, that's cool. Or speaking of
that's
saddles,
that's only the 2 trades I've done with them so far.
Sorry, the water loud, huh?
Yeah.
I know what you mean. We can both stand this way and talk.
It's true. Or if we switch to the other side a little bit, we can stare at the moon too. Cause it's pretty big tonight. Oh, and then the tree's in the way here. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's actually kind of quiet over here.
Oh yes, it is.
There, I'll hold out the torch so we can actually see a little bit.
Thanks, man broke.
But yeah, so if you happen to see Nazir tomorrow and, you know, talk to him about the trade, I would just see, you know, how much he really wants the beetle, and then kind of work out, well, is there anything specifically you'd want from him? Or something that you could think of that would help, you know, the tribe in general.
Alright.
What were you gonna trade the little furry guy for?
It is 200 oil. And I found a place where I can go harvest lots of oil.
Well, that's good.
Yep. And then the dung beetles, they make oil.
You know what might be good? I know Cotton keeps looking around for crystal. So maybe if they have some crystal that they can trade for the dung beetle? And I don't know if you're gonna need crystal for your house you're working on.
Probably, but tribes first, no?
Yes, but you're part of the tribe.
Well, thank you. I do eventually need to make a trip back to the Shire and see how their armor is at. And I can pick up some crystal there too.
Oh, true. Just trying to think of things we might want or need.
Crystal's a good one. Do we need any saddles made?
I think most of the animals have saddles right now. I think I've got an extra saber and a horse one. With the breeding tomorrow with the kitty cat of Blossoms, I'm hoping for at least one cat out of that. So that would be that saddle right there. Beyond that, unless you can make little saddles for the dogs, I don't know if that's a possibility.
No, when I was reading the library, I skipped that book. I'm sorry.
Because I thought Collins might have had some on, so maybe we can figure out who he got them made from. And they can show you? You can learn how to make them?
Or maybe. I'll definitely have to ask him, yes.
I thought I saw him. I could be wrong, because, you know, they run pretty quick when they're running around.
Yep.
But other than that, we don't really have any other animals that need saddles right now, although Cotton might need some more Terra bird saddles for all the little baby ones that she got.
Alright.
Oh my, I just realized it's actually really, really late.
It is.
It's like 3 past the morning for me.
Oh wow. That's not quite that late for me, but anyways.
Yeah, I hadn't quite. Wow.
When I make the chitin armor, do you want me to make hobbit sets, which don't include the feet?
Yeah, because I'm fine with my flak armor and the fur pants to keep my legs warm. So if you just want to make the hobbit sets, that's fine. And if we need anything different, I'll certainly let you know and give you my measurements.
Hobbit.
Well, now that I realize what time it is, I probably should get some sleep, so I'm ready for early work tomorrow.
Hobbit, do you
Lots
have
to do, more horses to breed.
Oh yes, I understand. I might head to bed early myself. It's been a bit of a fun day.
Fun and hectic at the same time. It's like hurry up and get stuff done, and then we have meetings and drama.
Drama.
I guess it kind of comes with having a large group of people. But at least we're able to solve it pretty easily. That's always good.
Yep.
But we should probably put stones away so I'll be safe in case.
I'll go check the gate.
Gate. Oh, I need to close this gate too.
You beat me to the gate. Another one. I'm thinking to head up to bed early tonight, guys. And then I'll be on tomorrow. Be on, I don't think I'll stream the whole time I'm playing. But yeah, I'll definitely stream some tomorrow. Fun stuff. Oh, when you play, they recommend hiding saddles, by the way.
Hiding saddles? How do you hide a saddle?
When it's not in use, put the saddle in the inventory or stick it in.
Yeah. That way they can't kill the animal. They won't kill the animal to steal the saddle.
Oh, they knock it out, but they'll be less tempted to knock it out to steal the saddle.
Yeah.
Alright, now that the sun's come up, I guess I'm gonna go to bed.
Me too. I'm just gonna study
have a
how
good
to...
night.
Thanks, you too.
And I will see you in the morning.
So I'm gonna figure out how they level these up.
A hobbit is going to level a warg.
Oh no, these are hyenodons.
I thought hyenodons were wargs.
No. Somehow there's a difference. The wargs are a little bit taller, kind of like this saber, or maybe are the size of a dire wolf, but they look identical.
Oh, okay.
And those ones actually let you ride them. So when I was in the Shire, I saw one, instead of it saying it's a hyenodon, it said it was a warg. Scared the crap out of it. Well, I was scared of it.
Somebody must have modified it. It must be not part of the mod.
Yeah, I think it's the mod of the rings. It states that it's for this mod, but they're not really showing what it's gonna do. Or anything like that.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Oh.
So it looks like just health and melee. Which makes sense.
Well, stamina too to increase healing speed.
What does it?
Stamina tells how far you can run and helps you heal a little quicker.
Stamina?
Yeah.
On just hyenodons?
On you and on all your animals, your stamina is how far it can run before it gets tired and has to walk, and also heals. It affects healing just a little bit, speed of healing.
Really?
That's good. I wouldn't take the stamina no more than where you got it now. Leave it where you got it now and put the rest to damage and health.
Alright. They seem to have had a congregation out there.
Come on, sort of stuff.
I'm thinking to make it be my, because I ride my sheep all the time, so, yeah.
They must have the settings down low on the game, because I'm getting all types of fantastic frame rates while I'm coming into the game.
Do you know what petting it does?
What the heck? Speed up.
I've never had a hyenodon, so I have no idea.
Alright. Since I'm gonna be on William the whole time, like whenever I'm out and about, I'm thinking I need to keep it so it'll keep up with me.
Oh, I like speed. I like being able to outrun that which I can't fight.
Yep.
But I'm kind of thinking it's going to take way too many points into its movement speed just to outrun it. Like, to keep up with William. See? What do you think? Think I should go over there and see what's going on? Or head off to bed?
Well, if you go over where they're at, you might get caught up in an RP that lasts another 2 hours. I mean, I know it's not but 1:30 where you're at, but hey.
Yeah, it's a good point. I'm thinking tonight I might go and get some brownie points.
Do you think, it being the weekend, I'll get whitelisted quicker or more slowly?
I think it's pretty quick on the whitelisting. When my Tara joined in, she only waited a day, I think.
Yeah, it was sitting there loading the game for like a full 12 and a half minutes and before it timed out. So I think it was more of a whitelist kick than a timeout.
I think so. I need to go clean my food real quick. I'm thinking I might try and trade in short staff for a bread. Because if I can get one bread, it won't require as much movement speed or health, but still gonna do both.
Yeah, if you can, if either one of those is, you could trade to a breeder for them to use it in breeding, that would be good because a bred up one is always going to have better stats.
Yep.
How many weeks into the season are we?
I think they mentioned it was like 4 weeks or something like that.
Don't they just have 6-week season?
6 or 8, kind of depending on how everything's going, is what they mentioned.
Well, I have time to get my house built before everything collapses.
Yep.
I may just build a little hut. Come over next to your house and put up a little